Hello, I'm Jamie. This is Tradespotting. Hello, I'm Jamie. This is Tradespotting. We do technical analysis with a lot of focus on GME. And today we're covering market close on July 8th, Thursday. Star date 190.22. And this is the charts with a slightly different gradient from previously. Maybe it's better, maybe it's not as good. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I said, hello, everybody. Can you hear me? All clean and respectable. Oh, I had a haircut. Haha. Yes, I had a haircut. Thank you very much. Yes, looks great. Thank you. I know. It looks amazing. I know. Oh, look at Frostcrest. You started doing those. Look, I noticed what you are up to with that heist. These are all scooping up the rewards because it's far too easy. And you should stop doing that. Stop scooping up all those rewards. You have to up the difficulty level of this thing. If you're here for the technical analysis, it'll begin in 5 minutes. You know you can watch me on that other link in the description down there in the on description. And if you are contributing or doing anything to support the channel, the tips things that are linked there are less fees and so on, so whatever. So that's something to think about if you think in that direction. Go away, alerts. I want to change things. Yes, I want to change things. Let me change things. I want to change things. Change the level of difficulty for things. No, I'm not using my phone to log into things. Oh my goodness, I have to do this crap. I'm sorry. Yes, I said yes, and that number there is this one here. Cloudbot. Modules. Use cheeky pickle. Use preferences. Minimum entries. Max amount of people can play. Oh, I could just leave that as a chat, but cooldown. I'll add that. I'll make that so you can't do them quite as quickly. Yes. And then chances to win. No way you're getting that many chances to win. I'll give moderators a slightly higher chance to win. Well, I say slightly, it's 5 times as likely to win. Okay, that's okay. Save settings. Yep, you got that. You got it. Apparently they're all up to date. No more of these easy points. The competition has increased. Look at Grace. Grace is a he. Is the points whale now? Grace, you whale. Grace, you huge whale. How have you accumulated so many points? This accumulation distribution is all out of whack. Look at that. So far, we haven't kicked off a heist. Ha! Well, tough luck. You've missed out then. Looks like you're getting ready for a drinking stream with that fresh cut. Remember to start drinking your water now. Haha, shepherd of a unicorn. Am I too loud? I've got the shit up really loud, and I downloaded a thing to make it go even louder because there are still people saying that the volume isn't loud enough despite everything at max. Hi, Leslie. Oh, look. Grace Foundation's putting a lot of money on the line for these heists. What about 17? Brandon, oh, that McMonkey's original heist has begun. So, there you go. Only TAI watch. Yay, what's coming up? Cool. User in then. No idea how to heist, says Space. Well, you see that, then you're outside. You're outside the big house. You're in the big field of ignorance. And everybody else is in there at the party enjoying themselves, Space. 'Tis the way of things. Oh, look, shit, I'm fucking massive still. I didn't want to be massive. I didn't want to be massive. It just happened. I just grew that way, massive. But in all seriousness, yeah, why am I so massive? Well, it's like mankind, right? It's a mystery, just like mankind, right? What is mankind? Well, it's basically two words, mank and eind. And what do they mean? They're a mystery, and that's why so is mankind. And it's also why I'm so large. Oh my goodness, I am shrinking down there. No, I'm tiny, but oh my god, I'm getting really tiny now. I'm just a little man in a box. Oh, there's a drunk person outside. How nice. Right. So everybody's sitting comfortably. Best audio to date, Scribble Dibble. That's his real name. Land of the Giants. Oppenheimer. I am death, bringer of destruction. Merrick, what have you done? Oh, I absolutely got my butt kicked yesterday by Grace Foundation. He who dares wins. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Right. That's true. It does. Well done. Congratulations. I enjoy a massive Jamie. Haha. Who doesn't? Okay. Moving swiftly on. Tradespotting. Put on Rocky Outcut's Graham Griffin voice as you shrink down. Oh yeah, I should have, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have done this? I should have done this.
Now that I'm small. Now I'm all small. Oh no. Oh no, it's me, King Griffin's voice. I can't do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I am not King Griffin, so I cannot do it. You'd answer. Check out these results, Frostcrest. 500. 500 what? That's a lot. Okay, so everybody in the stream's having fun. You're all entertained with your games. Excellent. So now we've got all of the children are all occupied. We can get on with the technical analysis. And if there's anything you'd like to say, I'll try and pick it from the messages in chat as I go along. Okay. What have we got here? Well, we're on the 15-minute chart, and you can see all these blue horizontal rays. I say all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's this green box here, showing around 200 and 203. What might that be? What could it be? Jimmy. Well, I'll show you what it might be. Bit by bit as we go through the charts and fruity timelines. Did I not have something here though? I'm sure I had something here that I could have shown you. Oh, this is it. It is what it is. It is what it is, folks. Right. Here. If I go up, then I get more, right? 1 hour should get the extra ones. Yes, here they all are. On the hourly, and then on the 4 hours there's even more, isn't there? Yes. So what is there to see here then? Well, we're going to start off on the 4-hour chart. Or will we work our way down? Well, we'll work our way down, won't we? Oh, monitor, you're not going off. You like me? Look at that lovely test of this, lovely test there. It all looks nice, and it's coming in here and whatnot, and it's all very self-explanatory if you've been watching for a while. It's just now different colours and slightly clearer, so perhaps you'll be able to understand it already. And everything I'm about to go in and say, and I'll make a clip out of it, so then I can post it. But then the clip won't be a market close clip because the time won't be market close time. So what's the point of making a TA clip now? Well, I could do it for. Well, no, I'll do a clip later on when it's coming up for market close. It's 7:15 in the UK. So 1 hour, 45 minutes. And until then, you just talk to me, right? You tell me. Hiya, Jamie, says Sanjo Kojak. Hiya, Sanjo Kojak. Great to see you. And I see you. How you doing, buddy? Well, I hope. Great to see you. What you watching on? What device are you watching on? Nice haircut. Thanks very much. It's the same haircut they do in that shop. You got one haircut. It's a barber's, so you might actually know it. Sanjo, Senor Sanjo. You might know the same barbers. There's one just like it near you, near everybody, in fact. they've got these pictures of these Polish chads on the window, and you can point at one, but it doesn't really matter which one you point at because you're getting the one haircut they do, regardless of what you say. And then, yeah, and then it's the same haircut. It just looks different on different people's heads. You're watching on your mobile. Oh, have you hit like? Have you hit like there? It's really, really easy when you're on your mobile. It's like just, within the pivot distance of your thumb. Tradespotting, are you gay? Asking for a friend, £. Says Luca. Ha! What's a personal question, Luca? What difference would it really make? That's what I want to know. If you're asking, what difference does it make if I'm he, she, straight, gay, anything else for that matter? Hey Jamie, my buddy mentioned that institutional ownership in GME keeps going down. I haven't seen anything about it. Is it true? Does it matter? Which buddy? Which buddy was this? Which buddy? Nobody's body is anybody's body but mine. You keep touch your own body. Let me touch mine. Get your hands off my body. Well, we can look it up, right? Fidelity Institutional. Or we could look at Fintel. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Where is it? I can't see it. It's not in my links. It should just be there in my links. Dead easy, but I don't see it. Is there a moderator in chat that can just link to the Fidelity institutional ownership details? Institutional ownership and shareholders with regards to Fintel. Are we on GME or what? Gamestop. There's the graph. Get it up. Closing price. That's not institutional. That's just the price. I know the price. I've got a better graph for the price. Ownership accumulation score. No thanks, mate. G13 filings. There's the recent ones. Well, where's my list of total shareholders at? Where is it? The Fidelity one's like easier to read. But it's totals and whatnot. Also tells you like mutual fund ownership and whatnot. I'm just looking through the S13 filings. It doesn't seem like it's gone down. When you talk about institutional ownership, people oversimplifying the quite reductionist, really. There's some sales. How many? Not many, and it was a while ago. Right. So, is there a moderator linking the Fidelity stuff in chat to save me piss fannying around like a tube? There isn't. Streamlabs is the only moderator I see. Nobody's done it. No, it doesn't mean I have to do work. I have to go out and do work now. I have to look for things and work. Institutional, just to search it, ownership, GME, and then scholarly articles. No thanks. I want it because I'm used to looking at it. It should just be showing up. Now there's an updated 17th of May. That's not updated from now. Just one. Can points be redeemed for space tourism? Yeah, you can get. Yeah. I'll try and work out some. If I'll try and work it into some form of remuneration that involves a trip to space. Yeah, I'll try and work that out. I said that I was going to do crazy ass shit, didn't I? I said when we get to 100,000 subscribers, I was going to build a rocket that landed on the moon, even just if it's a shitty little one. We're going to get it there, and it's only going to get. I'm going to do it at 100,000 subscribers. Watch this fucking space. What's this space? No pun intended. Remember that yesterday? Oh, hilarious. Where is it? Where's the Fidelity info? What? Just show me. I don't care about all the other information. Fidelity, you need to work on your keywords. Anyway, I'm sure you can all have found it yourself by now, and then you can look at it and you can tell me if it's going up or down. Bum 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 bum. FINRA, yeah, fabulous. Just wanted the Fidelity one. Just all I wanted. Vanguard, do you guys have a similar thing? That's useless. I can't be bothered looking for it. Well, there you go. Rocky, get me a link to the Fidelity page that talks about the institutional ownership in GME. Please. You don't have to rush at it, but like if you could, that would be helpful. Thanks. That's me speaking to my assistant. My assistant actually is not. He's like the head wolf in the pack. As if he was talking about that earlier, was he? Wolf packs. Rocky and I and our friend and brother Ape Andy had a conference call this morning when Rocky and I woke up. It was an excellent start to the day, where we discussed how we were not organised and whatnot, and we just talked to each other and had a nice morning. That was actually what happened. Wilfric Doomslayer won the duel. Ha! Congratulations, Wilfric. Merrick Sanders, you have 73 points. Wow, that's quite good going. Tradespotting, are you close to water? Says Sitting Bull. Just as you said that, a fire alarm went off. What does that mean? I am close to a tap, and there's bodies of water around. I am between two volcanoes, which themselves have little lakes and locks on. Woof woof. Space Wolfpack, led by Cosmic Lightning. Space Wolfpack. You're in space, are you? Oh, I think we're all in one pack. I don't think we should be nominating leaders right at this stage, or I'll start biting people's legs, and that. I am very much like that. Grace Foundation, the duel is cancelled. Ha! Look at that. You can't even get a duel nowadays. Everyone's so unreliable. It used to be that people would turn up when they said they would. Well, I'm surely ending that tradition. I have a Scottish friend. Congratulations. I'm not surprised. A lot of Scottish people are very friendly. You can only tell when he gets angry, he gets loud, and his accent really comes out. You are quite the opposite. Yes, I am. I never get angry. Never. He's a witch. Who's a witch? I've got to get these witches out of here. You know, they're everywhere. That's been the witches are always the problem. It's the witch. You know, when you don't know what's up, right? And you're like, what's going on with the prices? They're down at 187.84. They've dropped $2 something. They'd be like, what's causing it? Well, it's probably the witches. Jamie, have you seen Wells Fargo as shutting off the lines of credit to customer accounts liquidity? It says, Oisin, have I? Have I seen that Wells Fargo are shutting off lines of credit to customer accounts? Lines of credit at Wells Fargo. No, I haven't. Wells Fargo, I imagine, do a lot more business where you are than where I am. And I haven't heard about it. I suppose I'm cut off from that fast, fresh news delivery that you get on the social medias. So, no, but it's the first time hearing about it, and I'm not sure what the implications of that are. Credit crunch? Don't mind if I do. Rocky Outcrop, wow, institutional was 42% last I checked. What is it now like? Is he just saying it or giving me a link? Oh, here's the link. Maybe this is it. Fidelity Research. Yo, I can click it. Yes, you can. You can click it. Sign in. No, what? Oh, here we are. Mutual Fund 10.1. Institutional 14. Institutional stock ownership 21. Dilladim. Let me just stretch it out. We're going on last you checked. Well, last I checked, it was 26%. So it's 21 now. So there's 4% more owned not in institutional funds. Now, that 4%, right, from what I last saw it at, and that was quite a while ago, so it's obviously not going down dramatically quickly. That 4% can easily be accounted for in the share issue, where there's now 5 million more shares owned by other people. Is that insider ownership? Well, last I checked, that was at 6%, was it? Now is it 9.2? Or was it different? Mutual fund ownership, 10.1. I don't think that's changed much too, especially not as the ratio. Who is these institutional owners in the mutual fund nowadays? There's a previous quarter, it's down 1.1 million from there. Current quarter, 1.6, 16.1. Sure, so purchase, but that's not it. It's like the change in ownership or the net shares. So far, net shares purchased. Minus 47. This one's only minus 3. So this quarter, they've what does that mean? There's a minus figure there from here. No, it's not a dramatic change from what I can see. Although there are numbers there, but like this quarter obviously isn't finished. So I don't know how useful that information is at the minute. And then how up to date this thing is exactly. 1.5 from 2.6 is the mutual fund one. And that's not changed all that much. And maybe that's where some of the ETFs that picked it up got it from. Or maybe that's where some of the Russell's funds added from. And then here's top 10 institutional holdings by shares hold. I mean, I know this isn't on the screen. Shall I put it on the screen? Oh, look at me. I'm all flashy tracky. Oh, it's horrible. Look, oh, go on, so I don't have to look at me flashing. And this is too small for you to read anyway, but like, here we are. Top 10 institutional holders, right? Jane Street, you've got a bit of it. Well, 0.71%, 103 million. Just a touch. Well, I've only got 500,000 shares, right? That's not Bank of New York, like Mellon, I've got that much. Charles Schwab, well, we know what they had already. That's not changed. State Street, yo, you're still killing it. Yo, go State Street, whoa. We got it. 1.9, and that's shares held. We don't see that in the mutual fund, though, do we? Total holdings. Russell 2000 holds 1.3 million of them. And then the Russell 1000, where is it? Russell 2000 is there. S&P to value ETF, Vanguard Schwab, Russell Stock Market Fund, Total Stock Market Index. That's Vanguard, so that's fine. iShares Russell 2000. You're not even. This hasn't even got the Russell 1000 stuff on it yet. I don't know. This is like, as far as I can tell, this previous quarter stuff, sure, but the current quarter stuff's all a snapshot. It doesn't look all that terrible. It's different, obviously, but then if it is like as a continuum, then it'll all increase as the time goes on. And this headline figure, like institutional ownership and mutual fund ownership, hasn't, from my memory, changed all that much. But then, you're going off my memory. We all know what that's like. What else is there to say? Mutual funds, institutional stock and mutual fund 35.7. And then mutual fund itself 25%. So that's similar to the 26% it was at before in terms of ownership. So there's not a huge difference there, right? So that's what I see that as. What else was I on here? I was on the YouTube, so now I've lost that. So I don't have the chat box up, so I can't see what Iz was saying. What was he saying? Bum 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 bum. Next. Next I'll do. And then I want chat. I want the chat, and I could have it as a pop out, because why not? Top chat, no thanks. Pop out chat, cheers. And then I can like my own video. I see it's got a dislike, and on this screen I've got 259 likes, and there's 395 watching. So if you just tap like there, you could give me a big boost, probably, because there's got a few people, if that's what you want to do. Unless you treat the like button like, oh no, my likes are precious and whatnot, and I'm only giving them out when you've given me the value, and like I value them very, very highly. So I'm not going to click yet. I'm going to wait and see. Then you can wait happily. You can wait. I see the viewers starting to watching now went down. Ha! You didn't like me asking whoever those people were. I had like a crusade of likes. And it being such a valuable thing. Oh, those likes. I crave the likes. Precious, precious likes. So if I hit refresh, how many likes have I got now? Down. 4. Wow. Well, that wasn't worth it. Lost 4 people at least. Right, anyway, I don't want that. I wanted to pop out chat. Where is it? There it is. This can go away. Nope, that's not going to go away. Now I've got that up. This is what I wanted up. Yes. Right, so you just had to look at yourselves for a second there. It was exposing you to you. You probably didn't like that. I'm sorry. Sorry. Right, price is 186.29. Jamie, why don't you focus on the ticket stock at hand? Well, there's your institutional ownership link. It's usually like whatever. Here's the chat. What are they saying? AMC is cool. GME is cooler. It is both cool. It is both cool. Let's not pick favorites for goodness sakes. Everyone knows. Everyone already has their own favorites. Okay. If I slick that way over there, and then I slick myself way up into here, and I can see what everybody's saying. 187.10. You can see the ticker, right? You can see at the top of the screen you've got this, like, see where my cursor is there, 187.10. So you can see it if you're just watching along and you want to follow me because you're not interested in me, but you're like, I wish you'd actually shut up. The prices are up there, and the asset that we haven't been looking at is also up there. And then you see me, I just slid in here. Ooh, see that? So, you know, we are working with the lights, right? I've got new lights and whatnot, and like I've got no idea what I'm doing. So learning as I go. Got some helpful people here though who have given me tips, so I should be there soon. But I've only got 2 of the 3 I need. At least 3. I need at least 3. So we'll see how that goes. Anybody in the chat into AMC, or is it just that BS to distract from GME? No, there's lots of people here in AMC. It's different. I think it's like there is distinct differences between them, but there's very obviously similarities, and the biggest is the market participants. That's like, you know, people who like AMC are very like people who like GME, and if you're like looking for somebody out there that's different from you, virtually everybody that invests in every other asset in the world is more different than those people who invest in GME. So like, I mean, even if you're not holding AMC and you're into GME, you're still interested, right? It's like, because the both of them are so very interconnected. Whether we personally like it or not doesn't really seem, no, the dynamic itself, it doesn't give a flying, it doesn't care. I have a Tinder date. She's playing Xbox, has a master's degree in psychology in psych. Case, I love Xbox. I want to see that going positive. Wait a minute, what does that sentence mean? That was sensory hoax. I have a Tinder date. Awesome, right? Congratulations. Happy days. I hope you're having a nice day / evening, and that your date is enjoying it, and that you're tuning in here, if that is while you're on a Tinder date, or if you're then good decision, right? Nice to meet you. Donated $10. Oh my god, the donations have started. Oh my goodness. Well, now they're just not going to stop. It's just going to be, isn't going to be time for breath now. Thanks, Max. What did the message say though? I completely ignored it. Jimmy, now you're messing with the screen. Aye, smart. On the one day for GME, I noticed that the RSI hasn't been this low since July the 20th. Can you confirm? Since July the 20th? You mean like July the 20th last year? Or do you mean June? I'll check. Also, on the one day for the MACD, if the signal lines cross below the 0 line, both bullish signs. Thanks, Jay. Trying to learn. Right. You want to look at the one day. You want to look at the RSI. You want to see how low it is. And you want to look at the one day MACD. And you want to see if this is a positive cross because it's below the 0 line. So you want to do a lot on the one day. Appreciate that. That's a good time frame to be doing things on. Max. And because you contributed, let's get right into it, right? Daily chart. You got your RSI and your MACD. Yeah, oh look, price action. Oh, it's being squeezed. I can be the person squeezing price action. Like that. Oh, we'll just squeeze the DMA. Right, so these are the two indicators you're talking about. On daily, 20th of July. On daily, drop that in. There's a horizontal line as low as that's been. This is what I'm looking at on the log chart, on the daily time frame, on the GME, with the RSI. Damn, don't see what I tell you. I didn't get a breath between donations. Can you do a really good impression of anyone? Shit, can I? Of any one particular person? Probably not. What's coming up in the bottom there? Is that someone else's YouTube video? Oh, is it going, mate? But I'm not wanting to be on that. Or, oh, there's my live streaming window. That's where it went to. I can see I've got 388 concurrent viewers and 319 likes. Wow. I can see Max donated and Brandon. And then I can close that because it's not wanted right now. Bum, 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 bum. What's that? Great. That's all good now. That's fabulous. See, you've got a t-shirt there pinned at the top, right? You go up, you can click that link and you can support the channel by buying a t-shirt, and you get a t-shirt and you contribute and then you get a t-shirt back. And it's like a mechanism. And there's a whole thing and whatnot, and it's a thing. It's really, really expensive. And the customer service is really unreasonable. And if you've bought a t-shirt and have asked me where it is, and you noticed other people are getting deliveries and whatnot, and you bought a t-shirt that was never going back to Reasonable Land, not any of the other ones, but you bought the never going back to Reasonable Land t-shirt, and you haven't got it delivered yet, then you're in the same camp as everybody else who bought that t-shirt. Nobody has it got delivered yet. The t-shirts that are being delivered are being delivered from unreasonable.shop as now administered via Teespring. And that's those t-shirts, right? They're the Known Pleasures one, and the Bing Bong t-shirt, and the official Tradespotting tee. Now, the official Tradespotting t-shirt, I'll just tell you, right? It costs $420, and it's a fucking bargain, right? It's actually going completely against the brand ethos, which is to be unreasonable. That you can wear what is the official Tradespotting t-shirt for only $420 is a bit absurd, right? That's damn fucking reasonable. And people will be like, oh, why are you talking about shit? And why are you promoting your stuff and whatever? And it's like, I'm not, I'm telling you that generally speaking, the shop is so fucking unreasonable, you definitely don't want to click that link, never mind buy something off it. But there is one thing on it that's incredibly cheap, which is the Tradespotting official t-shirt. It's only $420, which is incredible, right? So, you know, I expect everybody will be like replacing their entire wardrobe with it shortly. And like, if you've got a problem with the fact that I just said all those things, well, shit, man. Oh, look, I got a new subscriber, CJ Bullet. Sweet, Bullet. Can I just call you CJB? And I think I got a donation there. What does it say? Can you do really good impressions of anyone? I already do that. Could you have a... Oh, maybe this is yet to show up. Why won't that show up? Why is my chat window a bit small? I see it there, but not anywhere else, so maybe I can't see it other places. Could you have a look at the peak at the overall market and what everything dipping means for GME? Is that negative beta still relevant? Yo, the delta. You want to hear the delta? The negative beta. There it is. It's just delayed, so I don't need to waste time trying to make that window work anymore. I can just ignore it because I will see them eventually. Say that. Famous last words and whatnot. But it wouldn't be the last words. Just be hubris. Whoop, bump, bubbity, bump, bump. Okay. Well, I'm behind. I'm behind because somebody's asked me to do something already, Mo. Somebody's already asked me to do something, and I'm behind. So yes, I shall get to it. Look at the overall market. I know what that means. Cool. And thanks for the donation. It's really appreciated. Cheers, Mo. I'll get that do that right away. I'll get on that right away. Right, so the MACD, right, let's look at the first at the RSI, and we'll look right at the RSI on the 1 day. Hey, that's another donation. This Daniel, £5 for super chat. Daniel says, I never wear clothes. Where is it? Where's Daniel's? I never wear clothes that... There's a fly. I'm going to eat it if it comes near me again. I never wear clothes that are inexpensive, but I put another order in for the local homeless shelter. You're doing God's work, Jamie. Thank you very much. Well, if we could clothe the homeless, right? What a charitable act. We could clothe the homeless through unreasonable.shop. This is my goal. Thank you, Daniel, for supporting me in this endeavour. Thoughts on the over the 400,000 puts expiring on 16th of July? Out of the money? How much of a factor is this? Thoughts on shares hidden in them? Thanks for what you do, says Harry. Joe. Look, that's another donation as well, and it comes with like a me thing and whatnot. But that's great news. This is so generous. So generous, so happy, so generous. Thanks so much. Yes, Mo, you're welcome. No problem, Mo. Certainly will have a look at that for you, sir. And Ari, of course I'll answer that question. That's a very good question, Ari. Thank you very much. And the donation was it as well. Wow, so appreciated. And Daniel, you are the one doing God's work. It is through me, through you, that we are together blessed in this whole process. So we depend on each other. That's true, Daniel. And Mo, that was you, that was that, and having a peek on it. Well, I'll do that, Mo, you betcha. And what was it? Can you do really good impressions of anyone? Fucking nobody, mate. That's the truth. Maybe I can, but I can't remember. Not this right minute. I can do a really good impression of a Tyrannosaurus Rex when I'm drunk. It's pretty good. Maybe I'll do that for you tomorrow. And then Max, the lovely Max. I've still got yet to answer your question, which was 3 good questions, 2, and then together, really, it was 1. Right, so we're looking at the RSI, and here we are on the 1 day, and I can tell you, Max, the RSI has been lower, so it has. It's been lower. 1 day, but I read that right. On the 1 day for GME, I noticed that the RSI hasn't been this low since the 20th of July. Maybe that means the 20th of June, because it's back there on it, but that's May. This is May, yo. And July on this last year, like last year's July. Wait a minute, have I got this stretched out too much? Let's see this. How far am I going here? Jeez, Jamie. Maybe you meant the 20th of June, right? Which is in around here, and it has been lower. Right, so it is lower. If you mean the 20th of June, then yeah, it hasn't been this low since here, but it's much lower than that. It's actually way back times in like May, 10th of May times, but that's not really all that far back when if we're saying like compared to what my first impressions of the question was perhaps last July, which it may still have been what you're talking about. What was it back then on the 20th? Oh, down here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, what your RSI is down here already, is it? I can see. Or you're saying it hasn't been this low because you're saying it might be lower than here. Perhaps if it was lower than here, then I suppose the next low is back here on the around 20th of July. Good spot, Max. And that would suggest that the RSI on the, like, well, I mean, you'd have to then do like a comparison between price action and we're going to do that, you know, that's what we're going to do. We're not just going to say yes or no and then piss off again. We're going to look at this and say, well, actually, it's been lower here on the 10th of May. Do you now? You need a volunteer, do you? What's that? That's, my goodness, another donation. Super chat $4.99. Oh my goodness. Clove review. What are your thoughts? Love your thoughts. Sugar. I was in the middle of answering. Reading. I was reading. It was Jennifer. How are you, miss? How are you this afternoon, this evening, miss? Clove review. Would love your thoughts on the technical analysis. Also, kind reminder to add my toddler shirts to Unreasonable Shop. Face Pam. Yes. Get the toddler shirts on there. We also want to clothe the under 3 years old. The world, everyone in the world that's under 3 years old. We're going to clothe them in ping pongs. We have to, of course, I've got socks, but they're probably too big. The socks will be too big. So, can we get mini socks? Well, definitely look for the mini t-shirts, right? That'll be an option of some description. I'll make sure I get on that pronto, Jennifer. You are all so generous. I'm so delighted, and I'm so happy to do these things for you. Ho ho! So we'll add that, and we got a new member. That's awesome. Aaron Zelinsky. Aaron Zelinsky. Yo. Aaron Zelinsky. Thanks very much. Where are you from, buddy? This is Poland? I wonder where you're from. Thanks very much for becoming a member. It's really good. It's really helpful. Supports the channel loads. Thanks. Welcome to the family, Aaron. And how many people are watching? If all the other members, welcome Aaron. Thanks so much. He's our first new member today, I think, and it's appreciated. And maybe, who knows, it may be the only new member we get. So you can give him as big and happy a welcome as you can, because you don't need to save any of that for anything else, because we may not get another one. In fact, we may not ever get another new member ever again. Who knows? You never know. I could have already peaked. Why do I look so dark? Why? And I look red. And then my face is too... I'm not facing the camera, and it's like, Hi, this is what I should look like. I should move the screen over so that this is different, shouldn't I? And I'm looking more at you all. Should I do that? That's looking kind of at you at the chat. But I should be looking more at me. Right, now I'm looking at the chat and I'm nearly actually looking right at you. That's better, isn't it? Sort of better. And what did we miss? Well, there was someone on a Tinder date. That's great, right? And here's another donation. Oh my goodness, $5. GME, diamond hands, ape, heart, peace and love, everybody. Ha! Chris there. You're very generous, Chris K. That's really appreciated. Jess Smith, Tradespotting, lighting, my man. Smiley face. Yeah, man, I've got the lighting in it. I've got the lighting. I've got two new lights. They're like big ones. I've got one behind me, which is lighting up the green screen, which I see. I'm not actually here in it living in the chart. 188.07. I'm not actually living here floating through the charts. It's an illusion. And it's created with a green screen. A green screen, you say? Look at this, right? It's new technology, right? You can make the background disappear. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Do all sorts nowadays. Back in my day, they were just inventing the video camera. There ain't none of this, I'm telling you. I'll tell you, old buddy, old pal. Look, there's me, look. Look at that. That green screen is epic. Yet, for some reason, I am so crap, right? Despite having that amazing a green screen behind me, and this awesome camera you're all watching me through, and so far two, there will be another one, and one ring light here, and two of these are like Bluetooth, dimmable. You can get the color temperature, you can get the white balance, you can get it's got RGB colors, and they can do all sorts of crazy ass shit. And they're massive and they're expensive, and I got two of them, even though I really have overspent my budget by a long shot this month. Because I was trying to get the green screen working, and there it is, right? You can see it now. Can you see that? Is that showing up now? I don't even know. Pfft. Who knows? Blue knows. Move. Aye, that's me there. Hi. So, like, if you're at skill in these things, and I've already got a little bit of advice. It's quite a lot, actually. You want to talk me through stuff and you know what you're doing. Oh my god, we got a new member, Justin Pangaea from Pangaea. He's from Pangaea. It says Mr. Justin from Pangaea. Thank you very much. Look at that lovely little headband you got there. Thank you so much. Is your camera 720p? Does it go higher? It is. It's a 4K camera. It's I think it's a Sony A6 400. It's like very expensive, and it's got a 85mm lens on it, which itself is very expensive. It's as good as anything you'll see on YouTube. And my lighting is as good as anybody on YouTube will buy. And my microphone is as good as the microphone you can possibly get. Right? So I now have all but one thing, right? I need a diffuser key light in front of me somewhere so that I can use the light that's currently in front of me in a 3-light setup with it and the one that's currently behind me together, both behind me, and one in front of me so that I can light my face properly. And then after that, I've got all of the stuff that you can spend money on, to the point that I've spent too much money, Jeff. Far too much money, Jeff. and I've got everything. So what am I doing wrong? I'm stupid. That's what it is. See, I'm acting like I'm like this. I'm taking advantage of your time. You're all tuning in here to see stuff, and I'm not doing you justice, am I? Should I do some technical analysis or something? I can definitely turn this freaking green stuff away. Anyway, this is me. Hi, guys. What's the advice? Sorry, trying to troubleshoot through the chat is hard. You think it's hard for you, Jeff? It is. I'm finding it easy, really. I'm just reading out your messages, and I'm missing most of them. If you say my name, I do see it shows up as orange. The exposure level tampering down as the screen is bright, so you in the foreground needlessly darker. Well, I've actually got a huge bright light shining on my face. Nice work, Jamie, says Eddie B. Ha ha! Eddie B! Eddie B! Hey, look at that. A little bit of positive encouragement going a long way. I already feel better. Thanks, Eddie. Jeff was just telling me it's shit. Jeff was just saying I'm shit, Eddie. Can you believe that? Yeah. I know, right? Awful. Can't believe that. Only joking. Jeff, I need it just dialed in. I need it working. I need somebody to tell me how to fix it, right? And I've looked at it for a good long enough to go get my head wrecked. Anyway, what was it turning off there? I can turn back on again. And I can turn that on again. There's all sorts of other things, right? I can turn this one on. And then I'm like, ooh, that's dead. And then there's other chroma key. You could add that on, but it's not making any difference. I'll turn it off again. And then there's this other color correction, which makes me all like, ugh. And then there's other chroma key. As you could turn off, and then it's like, well, not making any difference. Okay, so that's it, right? I can fix it. Somehow I can fix it. Can you put the ticker in the background again? Yes, sorry, yes I can. There it is back. 187.75. Yes, good question there. Sorry, wavelength, oh mama. I should always have the ticker on like that. And wait a second, why does it go away when I do this here? That's not when it goes away. It goes away when I do this here. No, it's still there on the MACD. It's still there on the RSI. It's there it's still there, mate. It's in the top, 187.75. Was it not showing up there? It's still there. It's in the top middle, 187.75. What do you mean in the background? Have I done something different from what it is at the minute? Here's one. Can you put in the wavelength on Mama? Yo, how's it going, wavelength? It's there in the top middle. Tradespotting. Turn the camera down off 4K to 720p if that's possible. That means getting off my flat ass, Jeff. Eddie B. Fannies. That's what it is. Haircut. I've been on holiday. Have the short sorted, Jamie? Hey, mate, nobody giving me a haircut. Well, other than the guy that gave me a haircut today, who's the last person to give me a haircut. No, he wasn't. I got my haircut somewhere else, but he's the last person I paid hard cash to cut my hair. Same guy. And the last time we went out and he asked me my name, and I said, Mr. Curran. This is a joke. And I said, what's your name? And he said, Mr. Curran. And I was like, sound, that's a coincidence. And today he asked me what my name was. I said, I'm Jamie. And I said, what's your name? He said, Mr. Jamie. So I think he's had that joke going for a while. And the last time he cut my hair was 2 years ago. So what does that tell you? I mean, you think I've not got any jokes? Turn on the camera down. It might be tuning in later. So, hey. Sorry, gotta go poo, walk the dog, hopefully back to catch the chilos. Cheers all is awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a nice little stroll out there, and the dog's doing good, mate. Thanks. Tradespotting, your setup looks great now, but have you figured out how to stop standing on the cables? Haha! Yeah, well, yes, I actually have, and I'm in a different room to do this, so I've got the computer over that side now, and all the stuff kind of goes around and does their shit, and who cares, right? The answer was yes, and it was a joke, and you don't actually care about my cable layout. I'm going to have to get a new desk because this wasn't big enough. It's not big enough. Even folded out twice as wide, it doesn't work. Tradespotting used to be on the chart with time frames. Yeah, the time frames are also there, mate. You see them all in the top left, right, of the screen. I've got all the time frames in the top left there. See it? 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour, daily, 2 day, 3 day, weekly, monthly. Then the ticker, GME. Then the price, 187.78. And then the logo, Tradespotting. It's all in the top. What's not being seen? It says it's seen there. Everything's there, even more than ever before. Like, no YouTuber does as much as this, and they're all going to start copying me. And I thought it was dead obvious, and that everyone was going to start copying me. And you're telling me you can't even see it. Wavelength, what's going on? What's going on? Why can't you see it? It's right there, buddy. Why can't you see it, buddy? Somebody help him. Somebody help your boy Wavelength there, or your girl there, or help them. Look at you, Grace Foundation, doing heists all the time. You're just always off doing heists constantly. Has everyone seen Hershey Wood hot dog shooter on YouTube? No, it's one of those things you didn't know you needed in your life until you've seen it. Also, squirrel catapults. I haven't seen it, but that sounds funny. 8-ball win Coco. Coco is at the door trying to get in. Shh. We're not here. Don't tell her. Don't tell Coco. Oh, I can see it, King Noah says. Oh, you couldn't see it before, King Noah. Why can't you see it? It's right up there, Tradespotting. Camera is too high quality for your bandwidth. Also, the image gets pixelated trying to render 4K to the stream. Although 720p is the max. Perhaps the best DD I got. Haha. Like, Jeff Smith, you're giving me the president. Why try and throw so much information through the camera if you're only going to ever be able to upload in 720p, and then all the downscaling and all the extra work it has to do, maybe causing it to drop frames or not be as good. Yes, well, I think it's a combination of lots of different things, and I tweak one thing and the rest of it gets worse, and it seems to be the same way with the green screen. Like when I turn up the color, whatever, the other thingy, whatever breaks, I need someone who's like, yo, I got this, and can just be like this, and that. And because the whole troubleshooting things, like, there's so many dependencies that it really wrecks my head, eh? And that. So I need some real help. I need it, Jeff. Tradespotting, I think you should start requesting others to adjust their screens and mics and tickers and resolutions and charts. Thank you for all you do, sir. You're so very welcome. I am not even getting close to answering everybody's questions. I see it now. It's more subtle. He says, oh, that's because I did have it quite huge before when it was down on the bottom left of me there, and I suppose I could add it on more in different places. Is it subtle? Is it too subtle? It's because I'm so fucking huge now that everything else seems too small again. That's what it is, mate. Deadman All-Stars, you have 5 points. Well, Deadman All-Stars, you've been gambling. Trace one, I don't know what other people are seeing, but I can see all of the hits at the bits at the top, and your camera looks crystal clear. So this is me, look. But I'm still a bit green, and like this Jeff's saying, I'm not making the best of the stream capabilities, you know. It's true. Anyway, why did you want to see me up close? That wasn't what they wanted to see to me. What's wrong with you? The guy just said he could see everything fine. Anyway. Right, get back to answering the question. Stop being a fanny, I promise, but I'll read this one first. I don't know what other people... Oh, that was that. And you chatting Andy Ape. Tradespotting, you chatting Andy Ape. Yeah, I was chatting to him this morning. Rocky and I and Ape Andy had like a chat this morning and said, yo, how's it going? Just really nice conversation, laughing, chatting. Talking about what he was up to. I was talking about what I was up to, like outside of GME, which is important to do, right? Talk about other things every so often. Oh my god, he's floating. He's like a wizard. I was floating, but now I'm back. You see, you exist in a different time frame for me. You look great. Just need more light in front of you. Got this fucking massive, huge fuck off light, Epiphany Jones. I've just got the exposure on the camera is one level, and like the white balance on the lights is different. And you got to adjust that and get that right, and you got to do all that and know what you're fucking doing. And I don't, and I need somebody to come here and give me a back massage. Tradespotting. Now the ticker is GME. See, one of these days I'm going to change that and see if anybody notices. I'm going to be like, ha, look. But who's that guy standing behind you? Ha, 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 ha. Wavelengths is... You see, you got your question answered. Now you're all way off to gamble in the slot machines wavelength. It's like a pub. That's what this place is. People come in here and they're like 2 pints, and then I pour them out, sat them on the bar there. And then by the time I've got them ready, they're already fucked away off and they're playing pool and they're playing puggies and that. Message retracted. Jeff Smith, you retracted your message. I believe you. I know, but I've got to get the white balance or the exposure or something on the camera to match this, because this is actually so bright it's likely to give me a freaking headache. That's the truth, mate. Tradespotting, I like the hair, brother. Looking good. Yo, thanks. Because I've just looked at that and now can't actually see any names. That's how bright it is. I can't see what I'm looking at now until my eyes readjust. Who has said that? Eddie Gareshi. Thanks, Eddie. Buy my pajama. Give me a month. Lol. Okay, just get that month for you. Got that month here. Whoa. Dope. Buy my pajama. How you doing? TA on Wickes. Ape said, I will get round to it, hopefully, but I'll have forgotten. You just watch this space, but I will look at it. Sorry. Will BlackRock's recall of shares next week move their price, or will they do it via the dark pools? Legalorn, I've got so many questions to answer. I've got so many questions. I have to answer all these questions. I'm so sorry. I just say my friends. I just came on to see my friends, and now I have to answer all these questions. Don't do it. Haha, Dead Money Ulcer says don't do it, lol. Don't do it. If Dead Money Ulcer says don't do it, maybe you shouldn't do it. What is it? It's to Ape Z, and Ape Z says on Wickes. That's not very good, Wickes. Justin, hell yeah, we can. It was an incredible moment. He's just talking about yesterday's stream with Rockstar and Noisart. I'm 07. You look great. Okay, awesome. I look great. Thanks. You look too damn good yourself. Yeah. How do I know? Because who cares what anyone actually looks like? Just saying nice things to people is what's important. So we were looking at Max's question. RSI hasn't quite yet reached that on the daily time frame. Prices are 108.33. And, the prices don't actually necessarily have to end up going anywhere for the RSI to move, nor do they have to move in the same direction as the RSI. Look at that. Hayes Jones with a sticker which says, coming soon. Ha! Yes! That's exciting. I'm excited. Are we excited? We're all excited. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. That was great, mate. You're just saying that, case guy, because you're so nice. And this is an alert. So you get that alert at the same time. Ha ha ha. It's called work, and you have to guy makes you think you work better. It's all called work, and you have to guy things to make you work better. You have to guy things. It's true. You have to guy things all the time. Where are you going? Oh, what time is it? Oh, you got a couple hours. You're going to get prepared. Awesome. See you later, Rich. Have a nice evening. I'll see you after. Maybe. Hopefully. See ya. That's Rocky. He's just left, and I should have spent more time with him when he was here to come speak to you guys. You see the sacrifices I make. I do feel guilty. And I miss him already, and he's just gone. Right, I'm going to stop behaving like a fucking idiot. Answer questions and that. Guy things. Bad mama jama. I know, right? Football. Shopping. Football. Shopping. The Superstar mods, no doubt. What are they doing? I think they're quite... A couple of them are decent. I've spoken to a couple of them recently. As it happens. They're actually quite decent. Chills are out today. 5 downvotes. Fucking hell already. Oh my goodness. 5 downvotes already. I could just chuck it in, guys? I should just chuck it in. Like, if 5 people don't like me. 5 people. Despite this crap I've been talking and the lack of effort it seems like I'm putting in. And to all this stuff and things and stuff. Everyone trying to get a piece of that GME clout pie. Al Bundy. Is that the real Al Bundy? And is there really clout on GME? I don't think there is. I think the clout on the internet is probably AMC if I don't know. Sorry, fuck knows, right? I'm not much of a clout person, really, to be honest. I kind of fuck all that shit up by like pissing off everybody who's got clout at the minute. And then they don't share it. Although the ones that I'm just making up shit. They are all very nice. The ones that I've dealt with are all dead nice. Don't make you work. Is your MACD any different than out of the box? Cheers. P.S. Your camera looks completely unreasonable. Jokes. Always trying to help. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for all your help and the encouragement. And you're right. And I'll keep going till I get it right. Tradespotting, what is your opinion surrounding the July the 14th crypto thing? That it's so hyped up that it's unnecessary, right? There's other reasons to be excited about July the 14th. And the people that have put out the narrative about the cryptocurrency / NFT marketplace that is launching, what they've done is they've taken the narrative that's true and that GameStop have been quite clear about, and they've attached all these extra expectations to it, which are interesting to explore and talk about, and indeed some of them might end up actually happening. But it's now set up for like an event psychology type of thing, where in the run up to it, people will be like having bought it because they're expecting things to go when the news is announced, and then when the news is announced, all it can ever be is like not as good as what people are hoping for. So then like even dump. What does that dump mean? Does that mean I've gone offline and come online again? Am I still here? Tell me if I'm still here. Tradespotting, what is your opinion on fractional shares? Is there much difference from a full share? Well, yeah, there is. It's kind of like a fraction of a difference. And I can tell you exactly how much of a fraction of a difference if you told me how much of a fractional share you bought. Yo, percentage of a dividend that you do at most places for holding fractional shares, if they're dividend bearing shares. So, yo, back, dropping frames. You were buffering and now here again. All right. That was what that happened there. That's what happened there, yo, there. I am no fanny. Accept. You have to go exclamation mark accept, I think. I don't know. I've never done a duel. Not of that kind. Still F on my mind. F on my end. Still F on my end. Still F'd. Still F'd. Oh no, if I'd done it all. Is everything what is everything? Is everything thingied? Will we ever know? Will we ever know, dear? And what can I do to make it better? Nothing. I can say F to pay respects. To pay F to pay respects to the bitrate. Tradespotting, you never buffer for me. Nothing went out all on my end. If I have half a share, what percent of a share do I have? If I have half a share, now what percent? Shane, what you're saying is right. What you're saying, Shane, if there's two men, right, and it takes them 1 hour to dig a hole, how long does it take one man to dig half a hole? Okay? And if you can tell me how long it takes one man to dig half a hole, congrats, Tradespotting. See, Case Guy says I never even buffered, so you guys, maybe you need to get like, maybe you need to move closer to my location so that you can pick up a better internet connection. Tradespotting, RE fractionals. I've seen some FUD that fractionals aren't as safe. I'm thinking it's bullshit, but interested to hear your thoughts. Oh, aren't as safe. Aren't as safe. Safe? Aren't as safe. Aren't as safe. Why would that be safe? Well, there must be some other implication, some other vector that thoughts are coming at that from, some other critical juncture that I haven't considered, because they're entitled to the percentage of the dividend and the vote that one share is that you own, the fractional amount you own. So that's the same. And like, depending on your jurisdiction and if you hold an equity with a broker, it's protected to certain thresholds, regardless if it's a fractional share or not. So I'm not sure. Perhaps there's something that I haven't considered or don't know, and like I haven't read the thing you're saying, so I can't directly respond to what the points are, the nuanced aspects of it. But from every point, it's not the size of the man; it's the size of the hole that matters. Jeff Smith, where did you fire this banter from? That's terrible, Jeff. That's terrible, Jeff. I was doing a perfectly sensible maths test, and you've just come in and trotted all over it with your bants. That's the lads, the banter, eh? Oh, lads, that was it. Those were the days back when we had the banter. Tell you about it. Oh, and the lads, me and the lads. Surely they're just as safe, no? Says H. Jones. Surely they're just as safe, though, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Let's look this shit up and figure it out and whatnot someday when we're all together and we've got some internet connection that tells us, and one of us is on YouTube and can just open a browser tab, investigate. Maybe we should look that up. Well, I'll look into it and I'll try and get back to you, right? That's the best I can do, because I can't understand. I don't know. I can't rightly say I know the particular angle that you're talking about with regards to the vulnerabilities and where it's from and how it be how it is that you're considering things. But generally, I would have thought like safe, safe as in, what does safe mean? I mean, in terms of functional, they do the same things as a full share, so that's not what you're asking. In terms of safe, what's the unsafe things about them? Well, there's the MOAS coming, and your brokers might be liquidated and whatnot, and so well, how does that work? So in that sense, Ronaldo, why are you denying King Jamie? It's only because of you and Rocky support that I felt motivated to get Diamond Hands released on Spotify yesterday. It was a special moment for me that will be forever linked with you two. Thank you. All right, King Reynaldo Moreno. Reynaldo Moreno. Diamond Hands. You have heard the song Diamond Hands, okay? I'm sure you have. And if it's on Spotify, does that mean that we can still play it without it getting like bing, bing, binged? This belongs to King Reynaldo, which of course if it does, and you're very much entitled to do that, then tell me. And I kind of hope it is for you, if that makes a difference. I don't know. Does it make a difference? Anyway, Reynaldo, yes, Reynaldo is on Spotify, which is where you should be, man. And you should be on top of some fucking pardon me, topic category on there too. Is there a Diamond Hand category? There should be. Anyway, certainly I can now add that song to my Spotify playlist, my favorites, and my like tunes, and then it'll come on all the time, on top of the fact that I play it all the time on the YouTubes. And I have to stop looking at the sun like that. And yes, that's amazing. I can add it to my Squeeze playlist. It'll be top, and I'll be sharing it as soon as I get my share back, if that happens, which it will eventually, even if it have to go round a long way. That King Reynaldo, well, it was a pleasure, and I know, like, when you started out, and we saw your stuff there, yeah, it was the same for you as it was for me, Reynaldo, mate. Like, I played that song on videos when I had, I don't know, a third of the subscribers I have now, something like that. And of course, yours was just starting out on the YouTubes, I think, then, or at least that was like the first introduction to the community at that point. When you and I got chatting, and then playing that song, I was like, whoa, this song's amazing. Like, it really is amazing. Like, it was all the song itself. Like, I didn't really know you at the time, mate. I was just like, this song's is amazing. Like, I'm totally playing this song. And then I played it, and the rest is history, right? Everybody else loved it. And Rocky's like, loves it, man. Rocky's always playing it. And he's also nearly plays it all the time on his streams. And it's amazing. It's amazing how the community, like the everyone supports everyone here so much. And like, that's one of the things I was saying to Ape Andy this morning on the phone call. So many people found me just because Ape Andy mentioned me on YouTube. I don't know how he found me, but we were talking to each other and realized that we were the same person. Like, oh, he's that Ape Andy that I'm talking to. And he's like, oh, you're Tradespotting that. It's like, yeah, and we talked already and a couple of times and didn't know who we were. And it just so happened, like, when you connect over the information, the content, like this thing we're all doing, you connect with so many different people who've got different names here and there and on the internet in different places. And it's only later on you realize, look who that is, and whatever. Or then you get to know the person afterwards, which is the same that happened with King Ray there. Like, it was this amazing music, and then I got talking to the guy, and then we all got introduced to him here in chat and that, and he's such a massive heart, he's such a nice guy, like, so much goodness out there, and Ray's just fucking top quality guy, really top quality guy, and so many people like Ray, and I call you Ray now all the time, but I don't know, should I do that? I don't know. Reynaldo Moreno is just what you're going to be known as when you're as famous as you deserve to be, and yeah. As deserve to be is what I mean there. Like, deserve to be famous, because so many people aren't as talented or as cool or as like good at music, and you deserve it, mate. You're freaking awesome, and you are among this community. You are famous. I say I mean to me, and then to these other dudes and gals and girls. Where's my chat? Is it moving? Thank you for everyone. Everybody loves you, buddy. Everyone loves you, and it's dead nice because you're so nice to everybody too. You know, it's not just like some fan thing. It's also like friend thing as well. It's like, and like that's emphasized so much with the live gigs, you know, and that. And like the irony of it is like the relationship I think that you have with people and like that I really go for as well, more than like the whole fan shite, which is like, uh, more like internet buddies and that because like I actually like real people and that real thing. Like I love and that um the interactions with different kinds of people and that and seeing the dynamics between people in groups and that. I love all that. So like the more of personality you've got in the better, and so the more everyone interacts like with each other and that, the better from my perspective and what I get out of enjoying it and that. And like that's what it's like with Ronaldo. It's like everyone's like his mate, and it feels like we're all there in rooms with each other, which is what we are with these cameras and whatnot. But it's slightly ironic because it could come during the pandemic when we're like not really actually in big groups of people in each other's houses and stuff. I'm going to get a van and start following Ronaldo's gigs around like Deadhead Caravan. You'll fill it with groupies, and I'll be one of them, Daniel. Peter Fraser. Sorry, I missed the TA. Oh, you didn't, Peter. I never got to any, and I feel guilty to the point that might even be sarcasm and a joke, and I'll be like, shit, like I'm letting people down. I've also got loads of questions that people asked to have an answered, and then I can see that donation came in with that message from Daniel. I should be looking at the screen that includes them as the donations, so that I know what to say. Thanks, Daniel. And that's a good idea. Fellow ape, yeah, definitely fellow ape. Fellow travelers, I like that. All guiding each other home. Yeah, so Ape Andy recommended me and that, and so many people for me, and I told everybody obviously all the time Rocky's like a legend, genius, and like really helpful to people, and then everyone follows Rocky, and then he had that moment yesterday, which was like beautiful, like was a beautiful moment, I thought, and then I wish that for everybody, you get that sort of thing, and then and like seeing it happen for him, it was like kind of feels like it's better than it happening for me because he's my brother, my little brother, so I got all that bonus from it, which is lucky. And then what else was I saying there? And like Rocky promotes other people, you know, and like obviously I've tried to let everybody know that you should be following Cosmic Lightning Warrior. He's total legend. He's such a nice guy, like, and he really puts in the effort, eh? Like he really does. He puts in the effort day after day, and he tries, and he's like does so many things to the best of his ability, and he's really entertaining, and he deserves so much. He's such a good guy, and that's like Ape Andy, Cosmic Lightning Warrior, and Jackson Hunter, who had me on his show, and like right in the middle of like freaking bombs, but like most say stupid words to me. Was like tough. Eh? A lot of people would have been like, "Oof, stay away from that." Jackson Hunter was like, "Come on," and put his arm around me and took on me on his show and was dead nice to me. And then it turned out to be one of the best videos I've ever done. Right, I love that guy. I actually felt like he was. If I had grown up anywhere around Jackson Hunter, I'd have been spending loads of time growing up with that guy. He's super sound dude. Italy, England on. Who's your money on? It's all just banter. It's on England. It's on Italy, mate. It's on Italy winning that game, and the type of way that really pisses people off that don't support them too. And Roberto Mancini's the manager, and he's got really good experience of England and Italy. It's on Italy, mate. My money's on Italy, and England's manager's Gareth Southgate, and Italy's manager's Roberto Mancini. And did I not tell you? I'm Italian. I'm Italian, man. I'm Italian. My money's on Italy, and they're going and I support Italy. I always have done. And that. What are you talking about? Denmark last week and Italy this week? I actually not sure what you're talking about. Clearly, I'm Italian, right? Fibonacci. Did you not see that video? Fibonacci. That's where I was born, and it's my name, right? And this is called Tradespotting. Right? It's the name of the channel. It's spelled like Tradespotting and whatnot, but you know what it means. And I'm Italy, and I love Italy, and I've loved them since I watched Italia 90, and it was absolutely amazing. What about Roberto Baggio and all that? The heartbreak, the romance of football, and that. It's like, and the drama, and the fucking operatic nature of Italian football, and the villains. It's like amazing. It's like WWF. It's like, why aren't they all doing it like that? Tradespotting. When Houston Wade stream? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something with it. Well, I have to actually organize that because I was like, Rocky was also organizing at the same time, and I was like, boom, boom, you go for it, you go for it, mate. And Rocky might get like, slightly different take on things because Rocky and Houston are, I would think, would be really good friends in real life as well. Well, I think I would like to be Houston's friend, and I think he's a super sound bloke. I see what I see then is what I'm saying is I see similarities between them, and I think that they'll get on really good. And Rocky and Houston are streaming tonight, right? They're streaming tonight, and it starts 1 hour after market close. Houston and Rocky joint stream. And it's going to be fucking brilliant, right? So obviously I'm going to be watching it, and I'm going to be on doing this and doing the TA through Power Hour, and then I'd take it up for a while afterwards and close off the TA, maybe make a clip or whatever. Take you more sleep, brother. You sound like me at 4 a.m. I sound like you at 4 a.m. What the fuck, man? I thought I was putting more energy into shit nowadays. I was like, anyway, CD Burn Guy, I'm apparently out there, somewhere out there on the internet. People say things like, that guy does mumble TA. And I'm like, what do you mumble TA? But that's what it is, right? People be saying this, man. And it's like, I don't say I'm the mumble TA guy. I know I'm the mumble TA guy. So I don't know, CD Burn Guy. I've got the volume up. I've got everything. I've had like so many drinks of coffee. The Kind Coffee Company sent me 2 bags of coffee, and I've had about 85 drinks, and it tastes amazing. And I make a cup of coffee, and I'm like, I could maybe even make that even better because this tastes so incredible. Maybe I've got too much water, and I'll make another one with less water. Oh, I'll make a little bit with one with more coffee. Oh, I'll just do it a little bit colder or hotter. Ooh. And then I'm absolutely flying. So if it is that I've gone down a notch, maybe it's because I didn't notice. I love Mimble TA. No disrespect. No disrespect. No, I'll choose I'll choose to be offended if I want to have a personality disorder. I'll make that decision, Matt. Though I'm joking. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so don't take it personally. It's just a flat effect or a Fiat effect. Flat effect. Man, have I got a flat voice? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, folks? Is it this voice mod that's making me seem flat or something? What should I talk like? Will we change it? Will we do different? We'll do different, will we? Yeah, we'll do different, man. My point is too much coffee. Well, how do I sound now? Does this sound like mumble TA to you? Have you got him in your Tradespotting? Thanks for all your hard work. Give Rocky a big hug for all of us. Says Janine. Okay, thank you very much. That's very lovely. Janine W. Thank you very much, Ms. Janine. I'll give Rocky a big hug. Yes. And I'll say, Rocky, I had to do this. I had to. You just have to put up with it because chat made me. And then I'll give him a big hug. From Janine and chat. What was I talking about before that? Something stupid. Frost curse. Burn. Oh, got a burn there. Haha, burning chat. Oh. Blurn. Blurn is better than burn. That's what me and the lads. Oh, hey, lads. Hey, lads. That's what me and the lads say. We call it blurn. Tradespotting auto-tune is the best. I want to hear one of your unreasonable rants in auto-tune. Fuck, I can't hear it, you see, so I think you guys have got it. No, it's just because you're getting more exposure, and with that comes criticism because you can't make everyone happy. No, you see, CD Burn Guy has actually been around for quite a long time, Frostcrest, and, you two would actually get along quite well, as would everybody in this chat, so say hello to each other. The truth is, you all get along, and although I act like a complete twat out here on camera and whatnot, and the seat and stuff like that. Actually, loads of people in chat are pretty sound and not weird and won't piss you off like I would and so if you haven't said hello, trust me, try to say that shit. Don't have to trust me, but if you do chat in chat, people are sound. Like, I think they're the soundest group on all of these things, and I do interact with chat. Like, as you can see, I've been talking to chat for ages and probably losing viewers because people tune in for a reason, and it's because either A, I make these rants, or B, I do actually do good TA, and people are like, want one of the two, and then I don't do either. I forget my fucking auto-tune's on, so I'll do the TA quickly in the auto-tune, and that'll answer the questions that people paid money here and that, and they'll be like waiting like, yeah, Jimmy, I've not got all day. Right, so Max asked about the RSI 1 day time frame, talked about certain things, and he talked about lows and not being low as since, and it was over here, and the RSI's actually got a little bit yet to go from what I'm looking at here on the low side of things. And of course the price is nowhere near that low yet. So what does that tell us? Well, what does that mean? It's bearish. To compare these two lows to each other, you're going quite far back in time in order to do this. Neither of them are in the oversold zone. So in terms of looking for divergences on this time frame, it's not quite there yet. Ideally, you'd be going back to like other ones in here and then measuring between these. It's like way across so much price action. That's not useful. I'm just going to, like, you see that part of the problem with taking, and like I said, you have to be very general with the TA at that stage. So let's get the prices up. The July lows 37 came in at there, and here we're at 41. So the places that the RSI has been this low, right? And this is how this my assessment of the price action and the RSI based on Max's question that essentially was like, what was the last time the RSI was this low, and what does it mean for price action? Well, here we can see the price action at the RSI. There was this previously and around this exact price at the low of our cup formation here. Buy, hold, repeat. Irish Meltdown, how's it going, mate? Haven't seen you in ages. You donated $5. That's really appreciated. Thank you so very much. It's appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, driver. Right, thanks. So, clip it. Clip what clip are we clipping? Daft Punk T-A. Right. I'm having a stroke. Don't have a stroke, Mo. Chill out, Mo. Don't need a stroke. It's all fine. It's all fine, man. It's good. This is the way it was meant to be, Mo. It's all good, right? It's all good. It's all good. It's great. It's fantastic. There's an alert. What's that for? I got a new one. What's that? Come on, tell yourself to me. What is that? Where's it going? You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it, Jimmy. Missed it. I knew you would. It was Irish Meltdown. You got it beforehand. Just chill out, Jimmy. Chill out. Right, okay, back to the technical analysis. I got the voice mod on. I've got no idea what this is like. Maybe people will fucking hate it. I don't know. I don't know, mate. What is it? It's 2030. 2030. It's half 8. Nobody can see what's going on there. That's a huge mess, Jamie. Well, the point is, right, you can see better if you turn off the drawings. That's not the point. That you can, right? Let's stretch it out. Here's the previous low in the RSI prices there. They were at a low on the charts, right? This was a low. It was a point where prices, the RSI doesn't generally get that much lower than here. And it generally, after it's been that low, on this occasion, there was a large price rise, right? And let's just look at it and see. There it was. It came in here, and the end of that move went up to here, and that was 146%, right? So it went up 146% from $140 to $346. That reaction to the last time the RSI was this low. Now at that low, it came in across here. It was higher on price action, but the RSI was lower, but price action wasn't as low. Okay, interesting. And then the next time the RSI was, it's below here at this point. We'll take it from price action was that low and at the 35 level, but RSI and the price action again was at a low, and it was at a very low. And it bounced after that. What happened? Well, I mean, it went up there about, let's see, what is that, 1,000 something percent? What is that? Let's see, where is it? There is on the RSI there. There's the bottom price action. It went up, but it went up 12,894%. Or you could say just to the next high, it went up 100 again, right? It went up 135% on that particular one before the RSI started doing other stuff, and then, this there, and then went kind of crazy, right? I'm going to say kind of crazy. You were making, on the daily chart, you're making higher highs on price, but lower lows, lower highs on the price action on the RSI. Yet prices still then went on again. Why is that? Well, it's because of like the other side of it too, isn't it? And it may well be that something similar happens here. So all of those things that Max asked about the RSI point to the counterintuitive things, right, about the price action going up, if you ask me. Although, despite the fact that it's down here low, so what does this mean? And then on the MACD, the MACD cross. I've not got those on. I've not got them on. You see, my signal line and my MACD line. They're on now, and you're on the 1 day cross below the center line. Still a bit of work to go before this crosses, as you can see. As you can see, no, you can't. Now you can't because I turned off the histogram, right? So they want a cross, right? But before you get a cross, you want a positive slope on the signal line. And when would that come in at? Well, you'd want to see some sort of some sort of reaction price there. What I can tell you about this is that there's a way to go yet, but if it does cross, yes, it's coming in below the center line, which is very positive. I'll give you another $10 if you turn that stupid voice changer off. Okay. I'll literally do anything for this auto-tune to end, okay? Man, I can just turn on this auto-tune and I get tips galore, right? I can just do this is how I get the real value out of this, right? People are like, I can see there's value here. I'll turn it off before I say this shit. Bam. Right, so that's it. It's like guerrilla marketing or something, eh? The mic is a little rough. Okay, it's off. It's off. Chill out. Can you sing now I know that I'm a gay fish? I can't sing that. Sorry, not without a healthy donation. Daniel. So look, you can thank Daniel and Co for donating and noticing and getting that voice mod off, which I think it's now off. It may well still be on. Who knows? I'm not very good at these things. You scared my dog. I'm so sorry, dog. Phew. So you see, this is how it works, right? I'm obviously providing some value. Please do Funky Town. Says H-Stone. No H. Auto-tune tips. Yes, Stefan, I've figured it out, right? I've cracked the code to YouTube. What I do is I turn on auto-tune, and despite people being like, "There's value here," the only way of extracting that value from people's diamond hands, like because these are all diamond hands, the only way of getting it in there is by turning on the auto-tune and pissing people off. And then, you say, as in you're disappointed, are you, Sanjo? Well, well. I thought you went bananas. It's Peter! How's it going, Peter? Good to see you. Jamie, hello. Always learning. Hello, my friend. How are you? How's work? How are you doing? We've created a monster. I'm a man of my word. Here's that $10. Shit, I forgot you were going to do that. See, thanks very much. Right, and then, have you had enough of it off? Going to turn it back on again? Jokes. Yes, it's off. Don't worry. Doing okay, Jimmy. King. Yes, mate. I'm doing good. How are you doing, buddy? You're saying that because I'm talking so much shit. I've had too much coffee to drink. That's what's up. Irish Meltdown. $20. Banks are blooming. Reverse repos are at all-time high. Inflation is here. Joe Biden sucks eggs. I love you and Rocky and Cosmic. See you in the Matrix. I've still had too much coffee. It hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. That's for sure. Whoop, winning. Well done, Lord Frosty. What did you win now, Lord Frosty? You lucky guy, you. Banks are bombing. Banks are bombing. Reverse repos are going bonkers, like all-time high, like nearly twice as high. Inflation is here. Yeah, it's the biggest jump in it in maybe ever. And Joe Biden sucks eggs. It's like I'm not going to comment too much on that part of the sentence. I love you, Rocky, and Cosmic. Well, I get behind that. I love you, and I love all them. See you in the Matrix. See you there, buddy. See you there. We'll fuck you up. Whoop. Tradespotting. I drill Tradespotting 25. That's all you're putting on a duel with me? 25? Get out of town, my lord. Do it for 25 points. You can accept or deny within 2 minutes. We've got 2 minutes. Sorry, okay. I'll accept this because it It is my lord. Right, let's see how that goes. Does it even work in that chat? Put it there, I'll see if it works. Stunk Puppet here yet, Tradespotting. Shite, yeah, I've done the fucking voice mod. If I do Stunk Puppet now, I'm gonna lose all my subscribers. And I'm all about the subscribers, right? All the thing I care about is vanity metrics. That's it, right? Vanity metrics. That's it. That's what I'm all about. I'm egocentric, vanity metrics, super chats. That's me all day, every day. I shouldn't say this shit because other people will then just clip it and think I'm serious. And most people don't get irony and sarcasm. I don't know if it comes across properly. So like, and there's people out there that'll ridicule you. You don't need to do it yourself. That's a very famous hero of mine said that once, and I heard him. But I don't listen, obviously. 14-hour shift today, tiring to say the least. Always learning. A 14-hour shift. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Well done. Behind you now. Nearly at 15,000. Yeah, I know. It's nothing. 15. It should be 150. You know? This is what I want to say to people, right? If you're watching this show right now, you'll have heard me say countless times how it benefits everybody if there's more subscribers, right? Now, you'll also know that there's human beings in your life, right? And there'll be, among all of those human beings, there will be at least one who has not blocked you on every single form of social media and your phone number. There will be. And that person, you can tell them, if you haven't already once, you can tell them again about me and Tradespotting and this channel and what we do here. You can tell them. And, you know, hey, maybe they'll join up. And another thing is like, do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Do they also watch? If you tell them and they enjoy this show, right, you could watch it together and think of the time efficiencies you'll save there, right? You'll have this time that you would have spent here anyway. They'll be spending that time with you, so then you can spend time together. Right, like the guy who's on a Tinder date right now watching this show, him and his Tinder date, as if I may have read that wrong, but that's what it seems to suggest to me. He's on a Tinder date with his partner. He's not waiting to 2 years in. He's not waiting until they've had kids to say, come here, wifey, and watch this show with me. He's like, this is GME. If you don't like GME, we probably aren't going to get along. And you might want to break that to your partner now. It's the only responsible thing to do. And this is the show that you should all watch together, right? It's good. It's great to chew. It's even better to share. So tell your partner about this show. And if they don't watch it, you know, you don't have to worry about going out with them anymore, right? What? You know, you don't have to ever deal with that, right? You know, I spam other Discords with you and your adverts. Well, it's not spam, is it? And because they're not really adverts, they're adverts for GME. And the truth is, we all want to hear about it. And probably there's a receptive audience to it on there, to be honest. That's like actually quite appropriate content in the right forum. So I don't know if it is spam, to be honest. Probably when you say spam, you do it an awful lot. And it's like, well, the more the merrier, right? Because not everybody sees every post. And so that's the way these things work. And so, chill. But also, like, it is true, right? I want as many people on as possible to watch the show, but it is all about the content, not about the creator. Is it really 20 to 9? Is this the last 20 minutes? Have I been spending all of power hour doing absolutely nothing? Right, I have to get to the TA. Did that yesterday, Tradespotting, and he's on board both here and in GME. Did that yesterday, Tradespotting, and he is on board both here and GME. Yes! Whoa! Yo, buddy, and yo, the new viewer, and welcome to GME and Tradespotting. Cheers, and Peter, love you, buddy. I love all you guys so much. Yeah, I like my hairdo too. Thanks, it's really good. Yes, so that's what you should do, and you should also get your partner, Peter, H. Jones, Ashley, Brad Beer, Frosty, Merrick. You know, you should also get your partners. What was I going to say about them there? You should get them to. You guys should also be getting your partners to tune in. And if you don't have a partner, well, then we'll just get in a relationship, right? Just you and me will go out. We'll be partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you like, right? And then you have to watch it with me, or I'll dump you. Because why aren't you watching my show if you're romantic? You should be supporting me, right? Also, that way, you know, you're with friends. Yo, just came back. Did I miss the TA? No, the finesse finance. You didn't. No, you didn't miss nothing. No worries. We're going to do it right now. 20 minutes left, and I'm going to answer all the questions that I was asked, which were, I don't know. I can't remember anymore. Max asked about this. This isn't crossed yet. It will in a while. And when it does, it's crossing from lower levels. That's not important. Below the center line, that's good. You got a positive reaction there on a daily candle. It looks green if you ask me. Why does it look green on the daily? Because we're at 190 and it opened lower and went up higher. That'll be why. Yay. Okay, great. I'm going to do actual TA. The 20 period, that's the 9 and that's the 55. So there is no real cross on those two. That's not something that people do, but I've got the 9 and the 55 on my move average right now. That's not what the guy was asking. He was asking about the RSI. We covered that in the MACD. The cross isn't coming yet. When it does, it'll be a good one, yeah. Especially if it comes after as a series of positive cascading moves that are likely to take GME up higher. The way that these dominoes are all laid out means that when one moves happens, another one is initiated. The initiation of one triggers another, and there's a series of events coming, right? And they're all going to be fantastic, probably, if things go to the upside, because we've got this brilliant place to start from, right? And one of those things that we'll be looking forward to is we've seen the RSI, right? The RSI here at this level has not been this low since in around the 10th of May. After that, we had a price move of 149%, right? And I'll start the TA properly and make a clip of this shit so that I can share it later. Record. I'm Jamie. This is Tradespotting, where we cover technical analysis, mostly on GME, but I'm happy to look at anything you might want to cover. Let's look at the charts. We're on the 1 day time frame. As you can see, I've got various things drawn out. Price action, it's very small, but don't worry, I'll get that bigger in a minute. Looking at the RSI, you can see that when we drop in a horizontal line here, or we try to, but it doesn't want to give us it. Well, because I've got drawings turned off now, turn them on, they'll all come on. It's going to be annoying. Yeah, where you go anyway. There's three of them, but they all mean the same thing. And price action, historically, the RSI hasn't really been this low very often. When it is, you get a move. And here it was down on the 10th of May. It bounced from that, and the price action went up 146%. We just did this, so we tune into a live stream. You'll see other difference. See, up 100, or whatever, that's 120, whatever. But, like, you know, it's healthy moves, right? And then the previous time it did that, it was lower than this. The only other time it was really, touched a significance lower than this was back here, as pointed out by Max in the stream. Really nice guy. Like, the people in chat here are really helpful. If you haven't tuned into one of these videos before, even the audience are like awesome resource for you, and you'll enjoy it. And they're nice people. 20th of July was when it was lower. And price action from there had a move that was in the like thousands and thousands of percent. So when it gets this low, there tends to be a reaction. He also checked about the MACD and said, if and when this crosses, will it be valid for a move? It would be a really valid trade signal. And we'll keep an eye on the MACD as we go down through the time frames and see, well, how would that move play out? Because in particular with the MACD here, which is when the histogram is turned off, right, which you can do, just double click it and then turn off the histogram by clicking that button there. It's on now, now it's off again. You get this MACD and the signal line here. This cross is often used to take as for trading signals and whatnot, entry positions and so on. And the best ones tend to come beforehand, right, because it's the MACDs, the moving average, convergence, divergence. A big chunk of that move will have already played out by the time you get the signal, because of the nature of the way this particular trading strategy works. But it's a really good, reliable one for the risk-reward move that you might look at in the horizontals. You look at them at the time and you think, well, where am I going to take profit on this move? It's also on the daily time frame, so you can get quite a bit out of that. It looks like it may come up for a positive cross soon if we get any sort of positive opens and closes on the daily with regards to like relative over the last few days, and that's something that could happen quite easily, right? So that's those signals on this time frame. But we're going to turn all of those off and drop down a little bit, and you'll see on the chart here, there's all these blue horizontal rays coming through at different areas, and they all start at different places. You can see their origin out here depends on the Fibonacci that they're drawing from, and they're all on a 236 or a 618. These are the two most important Fibonacci levels for this asset in its most recent trading history. So these are all horizontal levels that will provide some area of liquidity relative to those in betweens, and you can then you check that with horizontal support and resistance to look for likely areas where prices might slow down or speed up. And so on that frame here, you can see daily time frame, you can see you've got a few different Fibonacci showing up, and working our way from chronologically from left to right. You can see that from our huge move up with the thousands and thousands of percents. Do I want to have notifications on? Just get out of my face. Cheers. Yeah, we had a huge move up from. Why am I talking about this? This Fibonacci, yeah. So this Fibonacci, you can see in the retrace we came down here. 236 didn't hold, went on down, made it to the 0.5, right? And since that 0.5 retrace, it's been a story of 236 to 618s. Came back up here, touched the 236 on this Fibonacci. This area went through it really. It touched it a lot afterwards, but went through it on the first pass, went hitting the 618, right, on the next Fibonacci. This is the retrace down here, right? So this Fibonacci goes from left to right, and it's an uptrend, so we wrote it from down to top. And then when the price is retracing through it, it's like going back against it. And at that point, it made it to the 0.5, right? Because you can see here, this moved down, made it onto this level. And on this Fibonacci, which is a downtrend, you draw it from the top to the bottom, left to right, and then the retracement is on the upside again, and it went to the 618, right, which is also just above the 236 of the one you just came through. Then dropped back below again at 382 of this one, bounced between it and the 618, 236 of your previous one before going on up, stalling at the 618, and then on again, right, and then it dropped back down. You could say that this is your most dominant fib, but in the same time, you can add greater detail to your picture by drawing on the next little Fibonacci's on here, and you can see that from those two we've discussed so far, we've got our ultimate high, and we've drawn in a horizontal ray from there, so you can look to the upside at around $500 and think, well, here's something to look to on the upside. You've also got a horizontal ray coming from the 618 of the second fib, and a horizontal ray coming from the 236 of the first fib. So there's your first three horizontal rays above you, these three blue lines. And then underneath you can see we've got all these other little Fibonacci's. Those are just above it here again. Sorry, it's the 618 of this next Fibonacci that we went through, and the 236 here, another horizontal ray, and that came from this high to this low, and this retraced through it. And then again, you've got this retrace down from the right side of our cup to our ultimate low there recently, or sorry, the retrace up from the low of our cup to the high, and you can see the retrace there. We went through and went all the way down into the 618, right? And we talked about how this is a 236 to 618 type of asset. We talked about how this is a cup and handle. We talked about how the tolerance on these sort of patterns, and we talked about exceptions to those rules. And we talked about how it was likely still that they hit the 618, which was what we did, right? We touched it exactly. And that's not blowing smoke up my own arse. It's talking about how I construct scaffolding, and it just happens to be that that's how the TA has been working. It's been working really well with the way I do shit. So if you are seeing this for the first time, add this to your Monday milk, right? It might help. So then you've got your 618 and your bounce up here, and you're looking for price action to go through these levels, and you expect that these horizontal rays will play a part in future price action. You can see on our most smallest fib here, this is the drop from just select this so you can see exactly in here at these highs before our drop down. You can see that we're already recovered above its 236, right, which is at 185.91, that sort of area, right? It's quite low, 186.50, say, let's say, and we're on the daily time frame, we're well above there. And it looks like to me that it's quite not all that much to ask prices to go up again and test the 618, right? It does that all the time, and that's at $201 spot fix 66. And what we'd like price action ideally to do over the period of the remaining few minutes that we've got in the day today, right, 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and then tomorrow, which we'd like to see, would be price action to be pushing up towards those levels. And then a close up and above this 618, it doesn't even have to be so, right, will also have implications for the option chain, which would be very, very positive, which is slightly touching on another question that somebody asked in chat, which I'll get through answering properly once markets have closed. Sorry about the delay in those things. As you can see, prices are currently 190 spot 51. We've got, as I say, about 9 minutes left until market closes. This candle, if it could get up higher, then it would be closing in within the body of this one. That would be positive. We could also see this, that would be the start of potentially lots of different bullish candlesticks that would be patterns that could come if we could get up a tiny wee bit more. But still, this is positive. Finishing above that area there, the 185, is good. The closer you are to 190, even better, right, for various little reasons. But above us here, you've got this green zone, right? This green zone comes in at the golden pocket of this most recent Fibonacci that we're in. I can expect to see there'll be a little bit of congestion there. So if prices go there sooner than the end of the day on Friday, then perhaps they come back down and we see a little bit of testing around these areas. We'll have to pay attention to it at the time, right? We'll drop down to the 4 hour, and you can see that some of these Fibonacci's slightly clearer. Like the lines between things are slightly clearer. Price action is slightly more stretched out. So you could see you touched this 200 period simple moving average. That was another reason for this to be a bounce, along with, as we talked about, the 618 retrace. You can see here clearly that 236 proved to be important on the 4-hour open close. Above it, next one opened above it, tested it, bounced up again. This is positive. This is very positive. You've got 2 bites at the cherry on this. If we just take on the RSI, what does it tell us? It's higher the second time, despite prices being lower. Is that true? Let's get these two up together. What's the DMI doing at the minute? We'll leave that on, but we'll move this down. Turn off this MACD. No, we were going to use it, but we don't really need to. We've got this to do. So here's your RSI. We're lower here than we were here on price action, but the RSI itself's higher. There's a touch of bullish divergence, right? You've got bullish divergence, and you're coming in for the last 5 minutes of the day. We've had a test of the 4-hour and on the daily of the 200 period moving average 618. We're above the 236 on our most recent Fibonacci, right? Things are looking good. Drop down at the hourly time frame, you can see, does this constitute a recovery? Well, there's a lower low there. There's obvious, tense bullish divergence coming through here on RSI between these two lows. You've got a new high on this thing, right? You've got another chance here with bullish divergence on the top side. If this can start recovering, it looks like it's going to. Expect the last 5 minutes here to be good. 6 minutes to 27 seconds. This is awesome. Above the 9 period moving average, are we? No, but we're going to be. That would be nice to see us tick above there on the 5 minute time frame. On the hourly, you've got really good bullish divergence on the RSI, right? I just turned off the MACD, so I can't confirm it there. What can we say about the RSI, about the DMI? What does it say about this trend? Well, the ADX has been picking up. The dominant trend has been the negative side, but there's some divergence there with the lower strength on the DI minus, yet we know, as we just covered, the prices aren't as low. We can see a recovery here on the DI plus. That's really good as the ADX doesn't change. So maybe the strength stays around as the prices increase, and they look like they might do, right? 189.32. They look like they might do, guys. And a little bit, and if it does finish well, and you could have a nice post-market prices, and things tomorrow could get exciting, guys. Things could get exciting. Now we're looking at the edge of the price action here, and we can see that's that horizontal. You've got a clearer picture of this green box here. It's above the 55 period moving average on the hourly, right? But what does the hourly mean? Not very much. I don't spend much time there, but I was looking at this. Look at this trend now. This is going to pick up. It's accumulating. It's going to do this above the AMA. It's going to do that and recover the center line. This is on the 15 minutes. We've not even got 15 minutes. We're in the last 15 minutes. This is a positive 15-minute close. Even finishing here with the way the price action has evolved, with the way that there's bullish divergence, and this type of bottom, and how it looks like it could start a bullish candlestick pattern formation on the daily, in the way that it looks as though it's already putting in some sort of piercer recovery on the hourly there. If that can continue on the 4-hour, it is. On the hourly, it's less obvious, but there is that huge divergence. Let's drop down to the 5 minutes, right? This is the last 5 minutes. 189.12. There was a drop there. Oh, look at that. Oh, it came up, touched the 200. What was that like? That was positive. It's reaccumulating. EMI, this is going to go up again, right? You've only got 4 minutes, 24 seconds left. 180.82. There might be people playing this down, but they are fucked tomorrow. Right, you think that you're not getting anywhere at the minute if you're trying to push it down, and they are, and they're not getting anywhere. Go on, price action. Fuck this. Fuck these bastards. 182.82. 182. Kramer has to say long-term plays. Kramer has to say long. What Kramer has to do is invite me on his show. Otherwise, he's losing his demographic. You need me on too, because everyone else is pish for that sort of thing. It's true, and I can tone down my language. You get a bleeper there. You go. I told you it was going there. Fuck yes, go! Right, this is the last fucking couple of minutes. Fuck you bastards, by the way. Rowan Craig, you alright? Tweety today. I'm not going on Twitter. Tell me what I said. And if there's a mod here, which there might not be, share what you said. Look at this. We're coming in for the last couple of minutes. 332, 333, 333. Yes, look at this. This is very positive, right? What does it mean? Because we'll finish this early candle. Yes, that's good. Cover that EMA. This is like so little. There's so little going on here. There's so little, but it's also the start of something, right? And that's like so very good. There's the 5 minutes. That's so very good. 190. We're back above 190. What did we say, folks? What did we say? And it's still got a little bit in it, this. I know there's only 3 minutes left, but this has got a wee bit in it. Look at that. Bounce. What did we say? We said that, and there it's doing it. Fucking go on, right? All the way up. All the way up. What do you think about this? I think this is an obvious buy. Everybody knows what I think about this. It's dead bullish. It's ridiculous. The fucking bing bong, the price is wrong. You think this is a brilliant, right? This is brilliant. We get this chance. It's brilliant. Yes, again, I put a little bit more money into it. Of course I fucking did. You know, of course I fucking did. Oh man, I'm on the fence about selling my 43750 MC calls. What's the MC doing as it comes happens, right? We've got the last 2 minutes, 19 seconds. AMC up 5% today. That's a nice recovery. That's a higher high. It's recovered this orange line, which I drew, so it means something. Get up there, man. Fucking go on. Actually, fuck it. Go at 50. Fucking go at 50. 19127. Are we going to get to, look at that. We're going to cover to 200. I told you I had a bit to go, didn't I? Bing bong. 1 minute 50. I love this shit. Right, and we got a gap here. Let's go. Tomorrow, right? It's just going to be awesome. Yeah, you bought more dip. Of course you did, Sing, mate. Everybody did. Loads of people did. I've got so many messages from people. I just got messages from people who bought XXX, right, at 199.9.97. And then I was like, oh, feck, you know, they may be a little bit peeved if the price goes down. And I get messages from 2 or 3 of them saying, I got more, you know. Like, that's what it is here. And but soon you're not going to get this for less than 200. And people came on there like, Jamie, you said it was never going to go back to prices it's nearly at. I said it was never going to go back to 131. And it isn't, right? And when it got to 177, that wasn't where I said it'd never go back to. It was where I said it'd go the day before. You know, so don't come on here telling me blah, 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 trying to make our viewers fucking doubt themselves. Because that's all you're fucking doing. And we know what you're doing. We're way beyond that shit. Right? We're loving this. 53, 48 seconds. Excellent, man. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my God, I love you so much, Jimmy. I love you too, mate. Who said that? Can't see when I look at the lights anymore. Style Baker. Are you a real baker, though? Are you a real baker? And if so, are you up or dead early in the morning baking them croissants? That's fair play. Look at that. A donation. 149 with a banana. A sticker. Thanks. Appreciated. Cheers very much. I can hardly read things, so I looked at the light for a second. I can see it here, though, so proper colours. Nope, I can't because it's too small. B1 bear. Bird of burrow, biro bear. People that say biro bear. Look at that. Whoa, look at whoop, whoop, whoop. 192 with fucking 5 seconds left. And we did it with 5 fucking seconds. Yes! Fucking love this shit. I love you guys. Love this shit. This is the best thing I've ever fucking done. I love this shit. Max, thanks for everything, Jamie. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. That was fucking quality. That's what that was. That was exactly what we knew would happen. It was quality. There's the 5 minutes. You got your fucking clip. That's the TA clip. 17 minutes, 3 seconds. So come back for more of that if you're just tuning in. If not, like, what are you doing? This is where it be. Some people would sit on their flat ass doing nothing, saying nothing. I'm telling you shit that can make you money. Tune in at Tradespotting and make some new friends if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit. If not, probably other places for you. Thanks. So I made a clip there, 17 minutes. That's what that is. 17 minutes of TA with Jamie. And I think you guys got the TA, and I'm sure I haven't answered questions properly yet. Look, there's donations coming in. I got a member, Jay. Welcome to Chimp. Welcome, Jay. It's so good. The members are the best. Fucking love you guys. Thanks, Jay. Welcome to the family. Jay for what? Jay? Nice to meet you. Green Day. That's rad. Yeah, nice Green Day. I'm not counting. It is rad. Fidelity will close 19138. Fidelity need to update their shit. The price closed above 192. Fidelity need to update your shit, Fidelity. Lux Life. Lux Life. Pardon me, Lux Life. Go on, son. Go on, you boy. Cheers, mate. $4.99 donation as well. It's really appreciated. And then Vic Fitz, there he is. Thank Vic. Not sure what I like most about your new haircut. Bing bong yesterday, but or oh, I'm not sure what I like most. Yesterday, buying below $180. I like that too. I mean, that makes me happy. I'm so happy for you, Vic. Or your new haircut. I'm not sure what I think of my haircut. I kind of quite like it. It's because it was done by a nice guy. That was what I like most about it. Otherwise, I don't really care too much. That it's shorter, I appreciate. And what it looks like, I don't know. I was never really... My selling point was never my hair. Thanks. Or yesterday at 188 on Rocky's wizardry and being proven right today. Yeah, Rocky's shit was also awesome today, wasn't it? I mean, he also said 192, pretty sure. He said function above 190 is important. 177 is the dealio. He was being safe, telling everybody the truth because he really cares about you, you know, your emotional state as well. Whereas I'm like, care about you's not getting fatigued, but like, I'm like, fuck it, man. Like, let's fill this place up with emotion. 198098 on Webull. Right, well, you know, I mean, I'm going to take Webull ahead of the Chicago Board of Exchange. Nah, I'm taking the Chicago Board of Exchange. They're taking their prices, like, and everybody else can get in line, right, including Webull. Whoa! I bought a 217 spot. 217 at 225 at 197 at 185. Tradespotting my position increased by 50%. All right, Frostcrest, nice fucking work, mate. Nice work. Between those, I bought it above there, 2 prices above those prices, and I bought it I bought it at 222, and I bought it at 1999. What about 200 a little bit? And before I did other, I can't remember now, right? Anyway, similar deals, mate. Similar deals, and are we going to be happy? Yeah, I bought a lot of it at 2227 as well, and am I happy? Fuck yeah. Am I going to be buying it at more expensive prices? Yes. Just join the channel. Welcome to the family. Jay, yeah, you joined. That Streamlabs, you need to pick it up a bit. You're a little bit late. My lords and ladies, bing bong, bing biddy bing bong. Delgadillo. You like little skinny. Is that like Delgadillo? That's like Delgadito, mate. Yo, Delgadillo. That's pretty cool. I have drunk too many coffees tonight. That was the Kindness Coffee Company in Syracuse, New York. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the guy sent me some coffee. He was like, you know, I don't know if I can, like, I really want to contribute to help you and to do stuff for you and do stuff that encourages you to keep doing stuff you're doing and really like you. But, you know, like everybody else, right? Like the majority of people, the 99.999%, you don't have like spare funds to go around giving to different people and doing different things all the time, and I was like saying, you don't have to, mate, you know, this is the way it is, right? And if you did, if you're in that position and then you suddenly get some money, right, there's probably at least 1,000 people in your life that will come in front of any queue in front of me, right? And there is no obligation or expectation upon anybody to contribute anything or any way. It's all entirely and utterly off the goodness of your own hearts, and I don't ask of anything of anyone. This guy sent me coffee, which was amazing. And I can show you, if you watched Rocky's stream earlier, you'll have seen me go there and pick it up, because he's got like awesome people that collect mail and shit, whereas here it ain't quite as helpful. Sometimes they don't even turn up. So I got it there. So you might have seen me on his stream excited when I got back from my haircut. And then I've had so much of it to drink. It's amazing. It tastes amazing. It really does taste amazing. And he's a dead nice guy. And thanks so much. And he sent it from the Kindness Coffee Company. You know, and if you like coffee and that, it's not an ad. This is not an ad. In any way is this an ad, right? It's just someone who is dead nice to me. So you might want to be nice to them if you're like also like sitting there and you're like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'd like coffee and this channel's cool and there's a nice member of it. He's the guy that runs the Kindness Coffee Company in Syracuse, New York. They've got Yelp and they've got like a Facebook page, but he doesn't do like advertising in that. He doesn't waste money on shit either. And it's just like good coffee and it's by a nice guy who's not here to rip anyone off, just trying to kind of get through his life selling coffee for reasonable prices, more than because it's fucking really good. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying what it is. It's not an ad. If it was an ad, I'd probably say it differently. I'm just telling you he's a nice guy and you can find him on the internet and you can get coffee and it's really good. And I've been drinking it and that's why I'm acting so fucking crazy at the minute, because I've drank it all day because I couldn't stop drinking it. I'm up 330% on Cake and 300% on Dot, rocking the crypto Tradespotting. What's Cake doing, KK King? Yeah. You see, getting in and out of these things at the same time KKK does. Like he's in Rocky Stream's moderator in there, and he's always giving out. Sometimes it's on here that he gives them out these gems, and he spends hours and hours and hours doing DD and looking at crypto from an angle that a lot of people haven't got the experience of doing, and he's got the experience of doing it from like a real trader's perspective, and he's been in Rocky's community learning all the sorts of shit for like a year, and there's probably more. And he's total legend, and he's done loads on cake, and he helped me make shitloads of money on cake too. All right, buddy. Tradespotting, tell me good new m'ape Harry, what are you doing? Get to sleep. Tradespotting, tell me good news, mate, my lord. Oh, the good news, mate, my lord, is that we finished up at 292.08, higher even than some exchanges have the prices. 192.08. We only need to recover the 236, right? The 236 on that Fibonacci is down at 185. Right, we're way above that. We're above the 382 up here. Up here, it's brilliant. This is starting to put in a pincer recovery, right? Next going to go up. It's going to, look at all these reasons for it to be up at 202 and expire. All these contracts to expire in the money, and all those puts to expire out of the money. It's very, very good. This is good. Obviously, the bastards still have got some fight in them, so I'm not saying that ain't going to happen, but I'm telling you guys, fucking stuff is looking good, you know. And if you're in this for like no matter what, then this sort of shit's awesome, eh? It's like, I don't know. Think of it all like battles. Don't shut up. I'll shut up. You don't have to shut up. I'd missed something. Sensory hoax. Why would you shut up? We were chatting earlier. Why would you shut up? I'm just missing things. That's all it is. Kimmy, check how many points you have. Tradespotting, worth the wake up. Back to sleep now. Bye. Good night. Good sleep dreams. Thank you, my lord. Sweet dreams, my lord. Get that beauty sleep in. Nah, you gorgeous gentleman, you. Lord, my lord. Sensory hoax. I'm pretty sure everyone is just messing with you. Yes, they will be. And if they don't stop messing with you, I'll slap them. What you doing messing with sensory hoax, yo? We need to be nice to folks. We're like a nice community. We're really nice to folks. Be nice to everyone. Like overly nice. Not overly nice. Don't fucking do that, actually. Just be nice. And then when you've identified for sure that if somebody is a fanny, just tell me. And at that point, then we'll all go ravenously mad. No, then I'll just sort it out quietly and we'll all be cool, yo. We are going to the moon, Dede. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon, Dede. How's it going, Dan? Good to see you, Dan. Thank you very much. You've got a very loudly written name, Dan. Juro, you legend. My price is still saying 190 something. Well, the Chicago Board of Exchange will tell you the price is 192.08, right? And so it's like my dad is bigger than your dad, right? I've got the Chicago Board of Exchange telling me the price. Who have you got? Because they'll get their price from here too. You know what you could do, right? You could phone New York Mellon and you could ask them, what price have you got on this? And if you have the right number, they won't even ask who you are. They'll just tell you. And then you'll get a price. Oh, 191.38. It just corrected down. You're a freaking... Well, look, my guys have just crumbled. I took them to the party to stick up for me, and then they've just gone and said, no, 191.38. Anyway, well, Harry's gone to sleep. No, he's back. Don't forget to like. Good night, game, guys. Harry wasn't 192. It was 191.38. So we were off by a couple of cents. Does it make any difference? No, because we only needed to be above 186. And we're actually above 382 here. 191. What is that? 382, exactly. 191.77. We're up at that. That's awesome, right? 382 is nothing. You're going to go in there. We're going to try up to 100, 200 again. Back over 200. Anyway, go back to sleep. Don't forget to hit like. Good night again. Yes, please hit like. The likes appreciated. All the likes. They're awesome, those likes. Please give me them. Stephanie, don't forget to look at RO at Ground Code Street. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do it. But I can't look at it because I'm blocked, innit? I can't look at it because I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Let me see if I can get on Twitter. It's just going to tell me to bugger off, like I notice. I know that it's telling me that. I log out. I can log out and then I can just go and see. Don't want to log in. I just want to look at Ryan Cohen's tweet. Ryan Cohen. Did that work? It did work. No, we're not logging in. I love this. It's a little GameStop cake. Classic shop. GameStop classic shop. Inspired by the community of both Lego ideas and the GameStop fans all over the globe. Also their connection through Lego video. What the fuck? We was just talking about making the Lego GameStops. We just talked about this, didn't we, guys? Last week. We said Lego GameStop. Ari was there. Ari and me were talking, and Ari paid for something I need to get onto. Ari, are you still there? You and I were talking about this. Look at this. We talked about this. I posted a picture you need to see. Says worth his life. Where did you post it? Where did you post the picture? If it's on Twitter, I can't find people. I have to log out, so I can't go to find people or nothing. And I have to log out because otherwise it's like, you can't see nothing. This is so weird. Yeah, this is so weird. Lego GameStop. There's lots of Lego at GameStop, but now there's Lego GameStops. Screen, Jamie. Oh, it's not on the screen. Shit. There, on the screen there. Look. This is what we talked about. And now it's happened. And it's super weird. Right? It's super weird. There's a second picture, is there? Man, if there's another picture, GameStop Classic Shop. This is loading up like the actual... there's loads of pictures. Is this actually real? We talked about this. Is this real thing? I'm buying this thing. Is it a thing here? Is this a website? I can actually buy it. No. Support this guy. It's a drawing. Ideas. Ideas at Lego. Support this idea. Support 700 days left. Click support. You have saved your support. Please create an account or log in to verify. Please note that the support will only count towards the milestone once one of the above steps have been completed. Well, obviously, I'll complete it. What is your age? I'm going to take this off here. My age is a lot older than that. Ah, this site's amazing. Go on this site. What is this link? I mean, I don't need to tweet it. Ryan Cohen's already fucking tweeted it. Everyone will be doing this. Like, I'm not going to be able to add anything to that. Yo, Ryan. Yo. I'm not going to be able to add anything to that. How old am I? 82? No. What? Oh, I got it. No, I'm not. That's one too many. 30. Give me it. Yes. Nice. All right. I got my exact age. I'm even doing this shit properly. Log in with that. Just do it with that. Just do it quickly with that button. Still worth it. This worth it. Log in with your phone. Yes. Gotcha. All right. All right. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry, I could not find a Lego account for this. I know there isn't one. I'm creating a new one. You know that. You're asking me my date of birth now? What's the problem? Activation code. We emailed you one. Right, we'll have to do this now so I don't forget. Sorry. If I think I'm providing you with value, please click the like button. Activation code. The haircut is very sexy AF. If that wasn't clear, what can I say is I'm not sure what's sexier, the haircut or the chart. This is the $1 billion question. The chart is sexier. They're both a little bit risky though. Slightly shorter than they were earlier. Both had a wee bit of a haircut. Both of us have. Right, I've got the email. Now I have to put in an activation code. Can I just click a link? You actually need this code. I mean, that seems like an extra hard way of doing it. And Lego, you're trying to make things hard for yourself here, right? Confirm. Thanks, Vic, and for the donation. That's very generous. I appreciate it a lot. Ballistic Hog. Tradespotting, that coffee could be spiked with something. I'll have to try it out for you. So fresh. But not fresh, but like so perfectly done and all. And great TA again, Jamie. Was thinking of you and some chilled out Friday tunes. Check out Nightmares on Wax. Smoker's Delight. Enjoy your weekend. Awesome, mate, Paul Dooley. I'm going to copy that. Copy. Put that in here. Welcome to Lego Ideas. Choose your username. Wait, I have to do this many. Tradespotting is my username, mate. I would like all of these things. Yeah, if it's to do with GameStop especially, but it's not to do with Lego. But whatever! Next, right, explore more. Thank you for all your support has been, yes, sweet, 841. It needs 1,000. It's not got them yet. It needs 159 to the next milestone. Right, come on, guys. This could be us, right? There's over 159 of us here. Let's on stream, right? On stream, let's get this over the line. Go to this link and sign up and do what I just did, right? It only takes 2 minutes to verify your email and whatnot so that they've actually got the support there. And if you haven't done it, right, lots of people have already, but there's the link in chat. Supporter 806. Fucking hell. Is that any... What do you mean 806? Oh, that's for the thing. It's not me. Yeah, I was going to say, wow. I have 806 supporters. Wow. I don't. And that. People leave. People join up as a supporter and I'm like, so happy, and then they leave. But, you know. There's an AMC in the new GameStop Minecraft server. There's also a parkour to the top of a building that says Maker's Market. It's our fucking market now. You might like Renzel. Awkward. I might have, but he came at me on the internet for no fucking reason, innit? If he apologises, I'm sure we'd get on fine. It's all like really underwater under the bridge. It's his own reputation that's outstanding at the minute from what happened. It's no skin off my nose. It's already gone up 100 since you started. Yes! Fucking sweet, guys. Sweet, guys. Good one, guys. Good one, guys. Shit, it has. Awesome. Sweet. Well done, guys, if that was us. Tradespotting, I have a question. You know how today's DMI shows buy flashes. Is it possible to add code so it also shows sell flashes? It's possible to add code and do stuff to it to change it around a little bit. I think Rocky should really write to TradingView and explain to them like why they should add it on there, so that he can do it and then he can hide his own code and he can do it properly. But the way they are about it, it's like annoying. So Rocky isn't watching right now because he's... What time is it? Fuck. He's going... Pardon my language. Sorry. I've got 40 minutes left before Rocky's live with Houston. And that'll be epic. That video will be so good. Made a Lego account without ever intending to make a Lego account just to verify my support. Yo, mate. Same here, man on Earth. Yo! How's it going? Great to see you. Aye, same here. I'll never ever use that again unless something else goes up. But we were talking about this the other day, and I could have just gone on and made an idea, and then Ryan Cohen would have been tweeting my stuff, and I would have been like, yo, Ryan, I'm out here doing this. Yo, how are you doing? And maybe you'd be like, yo. And that would have been good. So you could tweet at Ryan Cohen, right? If you've still got Twitter. I don't have it, right? You could tweet at Ryan Cohen, Tradespotting said this. Oh, no, you couldn't because it's not him. It's the guy who signed it anyway. Who gives a shit? It's not about me. Still, I want to buy that fucking thing probably. I'm actually probably going to fucking buy this. If they make this a thing, I'm buying it and I'll have it like behind me or on desk somewhere. I'll have it. How could it not, right? It's like, you say simulation confirmed. We were just talking about this a couple of days ago. Me and Ari and everyone else that was here, and most of you turn up all the time because it's like good shit. We were talking about this fucking idea, weren't we? Weren't we? Is this fucked up or what? I mean, right? And I got the Scotland score and the England-Denmark score, and now I'm telling you Italy are going to beat England. I'm sorry. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. 1-0, probably, right? We are strobing again, mate. Question mark. Strobing? Fuck's sake. It's because the lights all changed outside, isn't it? And I'm strobing now. Ugh. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the background needs to be different. Is that still strobing? Not as bad. It's not as bad because a different background. See, it's all set up on the different things in it. Maybe I can get this looking better. Is that better? What looks good? What looks shit? It changes the different things. The lights change, so the green screen, the alpha stuff, and the chroma key and all changes slightly. You went short on hair. Aaron Pauline, I didn't go short on it. There was the hair. I went into the barbers and I was like, mate, what's going on? He's not cutting hair any longer. And he's like, we never cut hair longer, mate. Never. I was like, sound in the right place then. Tradespotting, it's from your monitor. It's from my monitor. Go away, monitor. Oh, it'll be because the light on the monitor changes when I do different things. But the light in the room's changed too, so maybe it's that. Anyway, look, there's that thing. We all signed up for that. Oh shit. Blurp. Did that blurp because I'm blurping it, or is that more buffering? Leave a comment and link it to Tradespotting. A comment. You can leave a comment on this thing. Accept cookies. Can I leave a comment? It's just there. It just says this is it. Supporter. I'm a supporter. 104 comments. Oh, you can leave comments. Leave private feedback. Originality. Fucking ace. Let's go back to this, right? And I know I'm strobing, I'm sorry. Building techniques. I don't know. It's ace. Details. It's ace. You could actually also have like Tradespotting written on the background of toilets. That would be pretty cool. But like apart from that, 10 out of 10. And submit. Right? Did I give it everything? Oh, it's 5 out of 5. 15 out of 15. Where is the comments? 104 comments. Turn off no share project, report project, project saved. Cool. Where did I leave comments? Comments. There they are. Back to the you know what. Yes. Simulation confirmed you. Simulation confirmed. So it's missing my name on the bogs. The bogs being the toilets, right? The names and the bogs. Is there bogs? If there is, yo. And then what can you do here? What's this? Link? Add a link. No, not add a link. Will I add a link to my channel? What's the point? Yo, yeah. URL www.youtube.com/tradespotting. This is maybe wide, is it? I don't know. Let's give it HTTPS so that it gets through. Do they actually let links onto this? Why do Leco let me send links off the comment board? Display text. If you like GME, you will probably like GME too, Ken. Also hedges are... No, let's not say that. Let's say bing bong. Oh no, let's fuck all of that, right? Bing bong. Bing bong. The price is wrong. Exclamation mark. Add link. Though it is missing my name on the bongs. On the bogs. Well, I can't say that because I said bing bong. No, I'm not saying my name because I didn't, just because I thought about it and talked about it. Just simulation confirmed, that's cool. And then bing bong, the price is wrong. And it's me. And it's a link to my channel. Should I make it obvious that it's a link to my channel? Why should I? It's just, this is what this is here. Okay, click. I clicked it. Simulation confirmed. Why is there such a big... Oh, is it showing up like an actual link to my video? Why has it got such a huge thing there? I just messed it up. If I just messed up everything. So I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy it for a lot more than $1, Lego my lad. Oh, match well. The no exit strategy is a nice touch. I didn't see that, but there's an upvote there. So beautiful. I can't wait to pre-order this bad boy. Upvote. This is the way. Yeah. Like I could just sit here upvote and everything. There's my comment. For some reason it's not showing up with like, it just says simulation confirmed, and then I put in a bing bong, but there's no bing bong showing. Why is that? Is there some reason why that's not showing? Oh, edit, delete, view thread, edit. Simulation confirmed, bing bong, price is wrong. What's wrong with that? Just show up. Maybe links don't work. We kindly recommend you not to post links or request visits, feedback to your own or someone else's submissions. Otherwise, we try to make the conversation about your submission. Or otherwise try to make the conversation about your submission. Oh, right, some other design. Please, I don't want to link to some other design. Why are they letting me put a link in? Is that why I'm not allowed to do this? This is why it's just, fuck it, right, it's just a link because it's the bing bong price is wrong. Why are you giving me a chance to put a link in anyway? Do I upvote my own shit? Yeah, there I do, invoted it. And then how do I share it? View, edit, delete, view thread. There's my thread. Simulation confirmed. Yo, haha, yo, Hughes fan 101. Upvote, we're talking. Yo, I've got a new buddy on the internet. Hughes fan 101. And I met him on the Lego board. Yeah, this is the place to be, by the way. I'm over here. Where are you guys? Using my video online. You guys are crazy. Bing bong is the link. Yeah, does it show up though? No one can see it, the link. 7 upvotes. Wow. Simulation confirmed. But where's the bing bong? I'll have to edit this. Bing bong, the price is wrong. Yeah, I know it's the link, but where's the link showing up? I don't see the link. Could you guys see the link? I don't see it. I'm going to edit this because bing bong, the price is wrong. Bing... But I've already got it. I don't need to edit it. It'd be editing the same thing. Is it working? Bing Bong is the link. Do you see Bing Bong in there? I don't see it. Yep, and Thanos is the middle finger in storefront. Haha, sorry, gotta go shop at GameStop. I'm off. Yo, Mass Spectrometer. You already have 10 upvotes. Thanks very much. But is there a link there? Super excited. Oops, I meant to tag I am not a cat. Oh, there he is tagged now. Dead stop. Where is it? How D, how's it going, D? Riley, Greg, whenever I'm feeling down about the stonk, I just start channeling Bing Bong and the price is wrong. And it turns the whole mood around. Yeah. Yes. It is very uplifting, isn't it? It's like a nice take on it. I love it. We can all build a huge GameStop Lego house together on the moon. Fuck ye. No link Tradespotting. Aye, right, sounds. I knew I did that wrong. And I don't know why it gives me the option to do a link anyway. And why am I doing a link here? HTTPS www.gamestop, no, not GameStop, youtube.com/tradespotting. That's the channel. Copy that. That's it. Display text. It's already got it, right? Bing Bong price is wrong on the other one. Let's say, like, do it again. Bong. The price is wrong. I'm not really doing much good work here, am I? Nothing's working. There it is twice, and I don't need it twice. But I'll delete that, and I'll say there's text after it, so surely that'll work. Does it work? I don't know. Click save. Does it show up? Simulation confirmed below a big white space. So it just puts in a big space. So that's not helping. Bing Bong, the price is wrong. Shouldn't be a link. It should just be like what I say, and it doesn't have to be a link anyway. Why would I desperately want it to be a link? I don't really care if it's a link or not. Bing Bong, the price is wrong. Just delete that. Simulation confirmed. And then this is like a day's work for me, what I've just done here. Bing. Bong. Exclamation mark. Now it's just giving me a big blank space and no link or no nothing. No, there it is. Oh, look at this. Bing Bong, the price is wrong. So says Tradespotting, and so say we all. Mooney 4. Can we get a Jamie and Rocky figure? Perhaps an upgrade pack. But when Lambo, I power up. Can we get a monkey driving a Lambo in the parking lot? Fuck yes. Look at all these. I'll upvote these things. Oh, wow. Awesome. Get yourselves over there, guys, and upvote this thing. Comment on this stuff and whatnot. And stuff. I've got 22 upvotes on that comment. Wow. Fuck yeah. Amazing. Right, I hope this guy gets his shit made. It's got 1,258. That's like hundreds more. Yes. Awesome. It can't be me. This must be Ryan Cohen's tweet got this going. But it's awesome. Tradespotting, check your Twitter DMs for that token I mentioned. Good night. Oh, good night, K King. I shall get there when they let me in my Twitter. Good night, K King. Are you going tonight? You mustn't be. There can't be nighttime there already. But you are checking out for the evening. Thank you very much, KK. You're a legend. Jamie, stop adding text to the URL box. Let's go. Come on, baby. Woo. I think you could just keep upvoting. I voted like 5 times, lol. Whoa. Can I vote again? Let's that vote. And I've done that already. So I am a supporter. And can I vote my thing? I can't vote my own thing up, can I? No, it takes my vote off. Goes down to 21. And then I put it up again. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. First question, you have 2,539 points. Where the hell did you get all them points? We did the TA. And we saw Ryan Cohen tweeted this, and it is incredible. That's incredible that says that. Brick by brick. As is tradition. Yeah. Good one. Cool. So we covered that. We covered this. We had a nice time. Did the Rego thing. That was a nice experience. All these nice memories along the way. I love this stuff. Question: how does pre-market and after hours play into TA? Just curious. Yo Warney, yo Warney, yo Warney, yo yo. Well, the vast majority of the vast majority of price moves happen across major assets. If you go back and you look at their 10-year history and you check out pre-market and post-market and then like intraday, you'll see that the vast majority of price moves indeed happen post-market. You'll also see that the biggest moves of any stock will happen on 10 days a year, and if you're just in for those 10 days, you'll be so rich. And so why am I talking about that? Well, those are two things. And for reference, TA, yeah, it's all counts, mate. It all counts in exactly the same way. There's your return on Xterra, so you got your post-market stuff. I don't know if these figures are correct. Go down to the 5 minutes. What does it tell us? It's not really giving us post-market stuff, and I've got it on there. So maybe it's just not updated yet on TradingViewer. It's not there. Or maybe that's a hugely bullish engulfing candle. Boom. And there's your post-market trade stuff should be on. So figures should all start updating. It says on my screen, it says the wrong number at the minute, but doesn't it always? Thanks very much for the donation, Arnie. The question, and I've got other questions I didn't properly answer. I should get on with them fucking quickly because Rocky's going to be on soon. Right, I'm going to get off this stream quickly. The post-market prices. This one says 192.11, so we'll see what happens. See what happens with that. So the TA is the same, Arnie. Yeah. It's all the same because like it's although we could do stuff like the last 5 minutes of price action today and that clip the other day when you're like, this is where it's going, this is how it's getting there, and then it does it, and it's like, I've just pushed it. The truth is, like, the TA isn't like predictive like that. You know, you add loads of experience on together and you've seen something happen before and then it happens again and you're like, you get that feeling and you hear the same sounds and you get the smells and you're like, this is like that time and that, and you get loads of them, and then it's like, you get loads of those, and then you kind of start recognizing them and stuff and that, but it kind of look like predictive things and that, but it isn't. It's just like looking at the path of least resistance. So if it's going to go anywhere, it might go there, and there'll be like a series of probabilities, and then you can use your risk around that in order to manage your risk. And that's the purpose of technical analysis: is to manage risk, it's to mitigate risk, it's to remove the risk while still keeping as much upside on the table as possible. And so with that being the purpose of TA, any information you can get whatsoever fed into that system will colour your picture, whether that's manipulated information in the first place, which by the time it reaches the charts and you see everything for what it is no longer manipulation, it's just the information, and it's up to you to decipher it. And so even though there's like really low liquidity after hours, it can mean that the huge price moves happen. They will always tend to go to the same areas that they would have gone to had markets been open and there had been more liquidity. It just might have taken while cost a little bit more, that sort of thing. And often the only people who can take prices after hours to certain places are large institutions or large holders or people with certain different access to the common retail trader, and even most retail traders, like, it's possible, but most don't have access to after hour trading at all. So but it's dead relevant, mate. As relevant as anything else. In fact, and sometimes it's more relevant, and that's what I was getting at when I was saying that most price action will happen if you look over the space of 10 years and you look at its big moves. You'll see that if you go into it in detail, you'll see that the majority of them happen after hours. And then you'll also see that if you're doing that level of analysis on stuff, we'll have to take a look at the same time and see how many days a year were those big moves on, and they'll generally be about 10. And you'll capture the vast range of price action. You'll have got most of those numbers on those days. So that's hopefully some value there, Arnie. And thanks so much for the contribution. Thanks so much for everybody who's contributed. I'm going to go back and do the things I've missed now. 1337 Gaming. There's an AMC in the new Gamestop Minecraft server. Cool. There's an AMC theater in the new Gamestop Minecraft server. That's cool. It's cool as. Great tea again, Jamie. I was thinking of you and some chilled out Friday tunes. Oh yeah, did I copy that and put it somewhere? I have to copy that and put it somewhere. It was Nightmares on Wax at Smoker's Delight. I'll just type it in here. I'll stick that on after. Thanks very much, my friend. Vic Pence. Paula donated $20. Keep inspiring us. Wow, how did I miss that? Thanks so much, Paula. Thank you, Paula. Thanks. Wow, that's a big donation. Thanks so much. Kim, 4.99. Woohoo, Jamie. Green Day. Oh, Kim, you're amazing. Frosty, subscribed. Thanks, Frosty. Daniel, super chat, $5. First Green Day in a while, which means the first I've had in a while. My wife is crying. Yes, go Daniel's wife. Yes, he must be delighted, and I'm sure you are too. And I'm sure everybody is when they see that 5-minute candle. Boom! Look at that, the big 5-minute candle. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Lux Life. Oh, we've got this one. Go on, son. Right, cool. So that SEK, Vic Vince, the sexy currency, sexy. And then we was all loving my hair. Irish meltdown. We collapse a big donation. Banks are bombing. Reverse repos are all-time highs. Inflation's here, and Joe Biden sucks eggs. It's very, very true. See you in the Matrix. Start the Stacks Attacker. Super chatted $5. I'll give you another $10 if you do. I was then, and he did give me it too. He is a man of his word. Thanks, the Stack Attacker. That's really appreciated. Thanks. I'm sorry for doing that earlier. It wasn't as some people might suspect because I wanted to annoy them and get donations. That's silly. I can't even hear it myself. I just thought, I don't know. I can imagine it got too much. Sorry. Daniel Assange super chat $10. That was also for the same reason. Thanks, Daniel. Wolfric need a Ronaldo cassette tape and merch. Fuck yes. But then the Ronaldo needs that in merch, and to get merch, I think he needs 10,000 subscribers. So he should all subscribe to Ronaldo's channel, and you should also subscribe to Rocky's channel, because then he can get 10,000 subscribers and can finally get a T-shirt. Because god damn it, I want to wear a Rocky T-shirt, so we need to get him 10,000 subscribers. No, we don't. We only need to get him like 10% of that. But like, help me do that, please, so we can get a T-shirt and you get a little shop and you get your own little merch, and then he'll be like happy. But like a Ronaldo cassette would be amazing. It would really go well on cassette. It's like, yeah, the apes, funny, and then a big fucking ghetto blaster in the background too. Whoa, yeah. There he is doing the chat. Ronaldo, King Jamie, it's only because of you and Rocky's support. No, mate, it's because of your God-given talent and your absolute angelic voice and the way everything came together, you know. Sure, exposure is what everybody needs when they're starting out, and I'm happy to give it to anyone because by the grace of God, I got given it, right? And I know it's nowhere near the 300,000s that some people have got. But like I'm so amazed that so many people tune into me and enjoy these streams. Even though I am fucking better at this than every other fucker doing it, I'm still surprised that so many people have found me and tune into it. I'm super surprised people like my personality, because I've got far more friends here than ever had in real life, of which most of them I've lost, other than the couple that still tune up here. Thanks. And here. It's because it's the only time I've got to see any of my friends. So thanks. What am I talking about? I'm saying thanks. Yes. And when I got given these things, and I know like the success paradox, right? If you think that you're going to win, you're going to do well, and that you deserve the success you get, you go out again and you get more and do more. But don't worry, I don't need to be egocentric. I know that I am good, and I know too that it's only luck that got me anywhere. And it's only you guys that give me anything at all or make that place somewhere, and it's could be gone in an instant. And it could be like nothing to do with my fault either. It could just happen. It could just come and just go. And so I know there it's luck, and I appreciate it, and I know it could have been given to other people, and some people definitely deserve it. Like even if even like the truth is they do, and it's no cost to me. But some people are precious in that. It's no cost to me to say Ronaldo deserves support. He deserves it because like it makes a difference. I know I'll tell you it makes a difference. Your support will make a difference to him, and he's a nice guy. And like it's not a charity. His song is amazing. It's like the beauty in it he put into it. It's like it's worth so much. Like a like and a couple of plays and a subscribe and that. I don't know. I don't get. I mean, I've got nearly 15,000, but like I won't get that many views. And so many people watch things twice, and playbacks add up to views and whatever. And the truth is, only maybe just like several hundred people watch most of my videos. Maybe a little bit more on some of them. But So I can't get him there myself, unfortunately, or I would, but he deserves it all, and so does all the other people that are good around here. Like I say countless times, oh look, it's free subscribers there all of a sudden. John and Keenan, cool name, and James Jenkinson. That's an awesome name. JJ, thanks for subscribing, and to everybody who does, it's really appreciated. And like honestly, like I pay these things forward as much as I can. I know, but there for the grace of God go all of us. So thanks so much. I'm not gonna get fucking emotional. I've got other shit to get on with right in a minute. Thanks H Jones. Thanks Justin Pangia. Right, Chris Super Chat. What did you want? Nothing, just to say peace and love. Wow, like nice guy. Thanks. And when I say what did you want, that sounded like aggressive, but what I meant was what can I do for you? What can I do for you, sir? Jennifer, thanks Miss Jennifer. Aaron Zelinsky. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And Ari there super chat to $5, and he asked thoughts on the over 400,000 puts expire on the 16th of July out of the money. How much of a factor is this? Thoughts on the shares hidden in them? Thanks for what you do. Okay, Ari, yes. The 16th of July. It is a big day. There's shitloads of puts that will probably be expiring out of the money. 400,000 puts. If prices are above 200, if they're above 210, even better. The max pain zone's above us, right? So something to aim for this time. My thoughts generally on a very wide or big picture view are ha ha, right? And then like slightly more granular, it's like, well, this is interesting. It could start the gamma squeeze. It could be a nice kickoff to this gamma that happens, from like 16th, 23rd. Let's see how this builds up and goes through the days. That even right is the next one, the 23rd. Which one is it? Yeah, and then 30th, and then you're straight in August. Yeah, and there could be like a series of cascading events. We were talking about how there'll be a series of cascading events. So the technicals point to a series of cascading events. And you go to the 15 minutes, zoom out a little bit, and you can see. Ari probably isn't still here. I haven't asked that question, but if you get back to this video, there are a couple of places below. There'd be healthy levels of support. We've already touched one of them twice, and I think it was a really good buy. I don't know if you're going to get more chances at doing this. We're all below some moving averages, and it could be we open tomorrow and go through a little bit more of the nonsense, because you're really looking to finish the end of the day up here, and the people who are putting it there might not bother doing anything until the end of the day and then put it there. So we'll see. Really, it's about staying above levels to the downside, and for that 16th expiry, but staying above these levels is important, right? And we can talk about that for at the start of next week. But then if you do get above, there's a series of cascading events that are going to happen, and there's like shit all between certain areas, right? So it could go crazy, and we've been talking about how it might do for a while. You've got extremely good bullish divergence. So this all looks like it might, what? I've said it so many fucking times, right? This is the technical analysis. That like, it's bullish for a reason, and these are buy zones for a reason. You can get better ones if you like follow along. Why am I talking about that? Right, we're really already halfway to that box. This is awesome. Yes. So Ari was asking about that, and those out of the money options. That's great. That's a good start, I think. And if there's a series of DD things that are going through over the next wee while, and if there's also a series of things on the charts, so yeah, I mean, more on that next week. But like in terms of like how the charts will speak to those things, it's like if those things happen at those expiries, we'll also be above important levels on this chart right here. Will be above these important levels if we get like that real max pain, like every one of those scoop more than those 400,000, even more, scoop them up here. 40,000, 400,000 puts, and the question was how many of these have got money. Well, it's like, well, all the rules that have been going through recently. You can see like the anomaly that options chain, open interest at that part of the option chain presents. It does mean that there'll be a fight on our hands. We've been fighting it. I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like a fight because we're like and whatnot, but that was my impression of Neo in the Matrix when he got good at shit. What am I doing? There's a series of events that are coming on the charts, and they look very good, and they're very bullish. And like this path of least resistance is not only is it actually up, even though we could try down. it's up, and then once it gets past certain levels, it's like way up. Right, it's like way up. These are quite big gaps between here, and these are quite big gaps between here, and this is like huge. And does it all happen in 1 week? Well, we'll see where it goes, because once certain things are broken, right, once you get an expiry beyond a strike price with huge open interest, even if that is some stupid anomaly where people have been burying shit down below, which they have been, then even without that, it can go huge. More info with candles, open, close, when matrix. Pete says, Sharon, more info with candles, open/close. Are you talking to me? To moi? Are you talking to moi? I've got candles, and I've got the open, close in the top left here. Open, high, low, close of each candle. When you go on it, you can see it there. It's in the top left. The OHLCs, some people call them. Maybe this is what Paul's talking about. That's up there in the top left. When I hover over a candle, you can see it. Nice haircut, Jamie. Thanks very much, mate. Candles show the price action on the time period. The open, the close, says I am the cat. Read Japanese candlestick charting techniques. Pete, who are you talking to? By Steve Nyson. Who's talking to who here? Who are we talking to? But these are good recommendations for people who don't know what this is, and what these are, and what this is. That's good. Yeah, it was invented in Japan. Tradespotting question: is there a reason why there are 0 options allowed for GME on August 13th? This looks extremely strange. Is it important? There's something going on that we don't know about. Yes, Stefan, I'll tell you all about it next week. That'll feature heavily in next week's videos, and I'll be talking about them next week. I don't want to talk about them too much this week, because of a couple of things, right? I'm waiting to see, right? I'm really suspicious of shit that happened recently, right? Somebody asked me, right? They'd seen a video, and they asked me to make a video about the FTDs, right? And so I made one. And as I was making it, it took me 4 hours. The same person messaged me again. I hadn't got back to them, and they said, are you going to make that video? Because I've just seen this other video with this other person who's a YouTuber who's talked about the same FTD FUD. And I was like, that's weird. I'm not talking to you, my guy. Yo, Peter, thanks for helping those people. If that was you talking to me now, or maybe you're talking to them then. I don't know, Pete, sorry. Thanks for helping people. This is great, awesome, and giving people good recommendations. Love it. You're welcome, Stefan, mate. No problem. And yes, it is interesting. And what was I just talking about there? Because I forgot it, and it was dead important. And I meant to say it to you anyway. Fuck. What was I just talking about? It was important. Path of least resistance got me here. Must be doing something right. Thanks, Gerald. And you stayed. FTDs, was I? FTD others. Oh, the FUD. That was weird, and I was making it, and I got a message from the same guy again on Reddit, and he was like, "Cause there's other video. You're making that video because there's 2 of them now, and I'm a bit worried people are going to be seeing it." And I was like, "Well, I'm making the video. It only is a few minutes, but it takes me a while when I'm making like a static video just to go through different processes. And it takes a while, right? Anyway, so I made it. And then I put it out there. And after I put it out there, I was getting comments saying, there's this other YouTuber making videos about that same thing. And it's like, why are they all making videos about this same weird ass thing all on the same time? And it's wrong, eh? And it's like also weird because it focuses heavily on like weak spots in the DD, right? Like, oh, the insurance fund doesn't pay out for illegal activities. Like, fuck off, man. The insurance fund is there to cover them for liabilities, including the legal ones. And it doesn't matter anyway. They're responsible. They're the depository, okay? You know, they are the depository. And then they're like, so stop saying that shit, right? The insurance things there is for their benefit, and it's got that much money in it for their benefit, and it doesn't get given to them by, I'll phone up an insurance broker and get some insurance. It's made up of contributions of its own members, right? It's not the insurance that you get on your house. It's a different thing. And people talk about it like it's how does it work with regards to bankruptcy law? Oh my God, right? Like, what are we talking about? Honestly, this, how's this shit got so far out into the world? It's such bollocks, right? But because it's targeted so specifically at these things like the insurance fund, that people don't know exactly what it means or how it's constructed or that. And I can tell you, insurance, what their insurance is for, is so that they're not like absolutely screwed if it comes to any form of litigation because of all of this shit. And they're like, oh, well, we're not responsible for behaviors of the other one. It's like, these are rules that they use for each other to inform each other, etc. and so on. It doesn't mean that they are or aren't responsible legally for their own messing shit up. They still are. And then, so that's nonsense. Right, but dispelling it's difficult because they focus on these ambiguities and then try to say that their narrative means something, and then they call people stupid for believing the rest of it. And because they have like seen to have a degree of authority in their tone or the way they've constructed a sentence or the argument in the first place, it kind of puts people off interacting with them, and then it becomes like the dominant conversation, which is one of the reasons why I'm here, right? Is to say, fuck you and your FUD. Tradespotting's here, and he's telling you to fuck off, right? He's telling you the way it is. He's telling you the way it is, so you can take your FUD and you can fuck off, right? And I know you might have gathered a huge, much larger community than me, and you might have these people on your fingers, like, dancing to your tune, and you might think that you've convinced them that these, like, way low price targets are sensible and that not to bank on the MOAS because of, like, this and this and the next thing. That's why I got into this in the first place, because people much bigger than yous were doing that. And I was like, well, the community of apes don't need this pitch, right? And there's other people doing the same thing. And I'm not giving myself credit. I'm saying it's the reason I'm here. So I'm literally not going to stop when I see it. And so that came in. And then so the comments came out, and then there's like, you can see them, right? I ended up having to delete them because the people who got kind of abusive, right? But they were saying things like the insurance thing, which they don't understand properly, right? Now, I'm not claiming I completely understand the DTCC's insurance policies, but I can tell you that the reason it's in place is so that when they can pay it out instead of getting sued. So you go and tell me that it's not for illegal insurance practices and not for this and not for the next thing. And I'll show you how they did it before in 2008. Or you can tell me how, not the DTC and that, but how the people have to isolate risk, chuck somebody under the bus, and they all move on, right? And we can talk about that if you like, and that's what's fucking coming. And I've explained it briefly, right? These meetings happen. The helicopters arrives on the roofs. The bosses get the lift down to the meeting. They don't walk through the front door, and they get the helicopter and they fuck off again. And at that point, it's sorted, right? There is no need for X, Y, and Z, right? The guys make it work because they don't want to get eaten, and everyone's out to eat each other. So, and then the idea that you can mix it in with bankruptcy law and that's like, I can understand why someone maybe just on the fringes of understanding things might think that those two things apply because the logic is kind of seems similar, but that's not, right? And I've explained in the actual video the process, the actual process, why you have collateral and what it's measured against. And then there's people that come in and there's like a coordinated argument too, because the same people talk to each other and on their two comments, say like this guy and this guy having a discussion, and then like the second one starts a comment somewhere else and the other guy come back and they have the same fucking conversation, right? And you're like, why are you doing that? That's you both having the same conversation twice, and like, why are you doing that? And it's because it's a stupid ass thing to convince people who are reading along, and they're like, this argument is then, no, it's the things get the debts are passed off to the prime brokers, and it's like, who do you think the prime brokers are? Who do you think the members of the DTCC are? You know, so you're taking this ambiguity, you're taking this other ambiguity, you're constructing a nebulous argument which the greater at large community can't have a productive conversation with you, and then you attempt to this like spread FUD around, and it's like, got real, man, eh? Like, and you're trying to do it here where we're not even reasonable. So like your attempts to deconstruct what seems like on the outwardly, it seems like a reasonable argument, that's fucking pointless because we wouldn't fucking buy that shit anyway. And then secondly, you're wrong, eh? So fuck off with your shite, right? And that, and stop spreading FUD. Like, stop it. And I know how you dress up, and that. But we can't trust Tradespotting because he sells t-shirts. Yeah, you can't trust me because I've got a t-shirt for sale. That's the logic. That's it, man. You got it. I sell t-shirts, so don't trust me. Trust this other fucker who says like, I don't monetize my YouTube channel. When he does, there's adverts all over it. You know. But you're in there believing whoa, and that. Hey. So, nah. What was I responding to there? That's that. A gang of cheapy apes and ants check their fanny packs and sharpen their banana peelers. This sounds like a raid. You guys going on a raid? So what's the time? The time is 21:55. Rocky's about to go live, and I've not covered all the things I was supposed to cover. What else did I miss? I got some of them. Super chat, $5. You're a really good impression of it. No, I can't, mate. Well, baby, how knows? I'll look it up. To you, to me, trying to learn. That was Max. I hope I answered your question, Max. Yes. Wait, and if I've got back through there, then I've got back through all of them. That mean I've done them all. Andy A. That was the other day ago. I think I've done them all. I think I've done them. I can run the credits and then we can get in time for Rocky show, which I can't wait to watch. It's going to be fucking amazing. Tradespotting is giving the people what they want. Sometimes it's not epiphany. Sometimes it's what people don't want. But it's sometimes, you know, right, you don't always get what you want. You don't. It's true. But if you try, if you try, sometimes you get what you need. And this is me trying, and I'm getting what I need. And it's you guys. It's your support. It's these people tuning in. It's you spreading the truth, right? The direct line to the truth. And it's not me, it's the charts. And how we read it works. Well, selling t-shirts, that's the argument against, haha. Yeah, that's essentially the argument against it, is that. Essentially, yeah, that was the first argument. Until they noticed that I was getting, on 3 days, I've got like over $230 on Super Chats on 3 separate days, which all feature on my highest successful days thing there. And they came on videos, obviously, where I was getting more views, and those views were like way more than the number of subscribers like I've got. And then those people didn't like it. I think YouTube put ads on non-monetized channels now too. They do, mate. They're right. They do, right? They do. They do, but there's a lot, right? And anyway, I'm not fucking caring, right? Because I don't want to fall out with people. The truth of the matter is that the two of these people who've made these videos, you can look back, right? I've left dozens and dozens of positive comments on their videos, right? And I'm not asking for them to say hello back. Hello, Jamie. I'm not saying that. I just like the video and I like the positive message and I like the character and I like the personalities of these different people. And one of them in particular, quite fond of, like, really. And I don't necessarily think he was spreading FUD, but he was just explaining it as he saw it. And that's totally cool, right? And I don't have a problem with that. And his videos came after everyone else's, so perhaps he was going off like what other people's DD or whatever, which is going to happen to so many people. This is the problem with the way that FUD spreads like that, and spatial distributions of it, and like how this pub and spoke aspect of FUD spreads. It's real annoying. You should team up with Pickle Financial. You'd like him. He speaks his mind like you. I've just seen his stuff a couple of times and do quite like him, yeah. And like I would like everybody like that's doing this and knows the right track to get together and that and be known as these are the dudes, right? And the girls and the guys that cover this stuff and that and I know that they do sort of out there go and coalesce, and the EMC guys are much better at doing it than the GME ones. I don't know why. So more money. And so I'd like it if everyone got it, but like there was like fractious relationships in the community and whatnot. Hit me up if you want to question as I was the one asking all this time, so believe me, I know where your head is at with all that. I feel a lot better than I've done. I encourage you for real, man. Yo. Oh, that was talking to someone else. Cool. Yeah, I donate to Tradespotting because you do something that I can't and spend time that I don't understand the critiquers. You'll events, well, these haters, they're going to hate, right? And it's like hard to get a level. It's not that they care about that thing. Of course, they don't care that I'm against. They just want to like slow my roll, and so like they can put a doubt in somebody's mind. It doesn't matter if it's legitimate or if rational. It's just like it's plant a seed, and that's what it works, right? People do that, and it's just so easy to slow someone's roll with that if you get enough people doing it, and like they report your videos and they get you to spend on Twitter and blah 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 blah. When really like we should. When's Record and Twitter and like right now, mate? It's starting in 1 minute, right? So thanks. I've got to roll the credits to say thanks to people. Oh, Amazon's done everything wrong. Where is it? Where's credits? Where is it? There's Streamlabs. There's Streamlabels. Where does it open up when I click it? There it is. And then I go to this, and that says that. And then I go roll the credits. Tune in to Rocky's stream. It's starting now on Houston Wade's channel. There's the credits rolling. Yo, let's get the credits up. Thanks so much to everybody who supports this channel and everything you do for it. It actually changed my life. You are amazing. I love it so much. Thanks. It makes such a Paula donated super chat. Max, Brandon, Mo. Fuck, what did I supposed to do for Mo and I didn't do it? Daniel, Ari, Jennifer, Chris, H. Jones, Ronaldo, Rolfrick, Chris, Irish Meltdown, the Slack Advisor, Bird Lux, Life Fix, the Kim, Ball, 12347 Gaming, Arnie McGarnis, subscribers, Ariel, Mysterious, CJ Booey, Prisoner, Luis, James, I missed one there, John, fuck, I'm shit at this, I'm gonna, Doomslayers, new Doomslayers, yes! Aaron Zagzlinski, Justin, Pangea, and Jay. interesting names, all of you. Thanks very much. Welcome to the family. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for everything you do, and above all, thanks for. Oh well, please click like. Click like. Please click like, and then after I publish this, if you get comments, that would be great, and I'll publish the clip of the TA so that there's something digestible for people who can't watch that much. And I know they can't watch that much, but trust me, it fucks my channel up and it stops the growth. My click-through rate on the clips I present are between 3 and 6%. It's awful. It means that YouTube doesn't want to recommend my channel to people. So I make them for people, and then sometimes only 1,000 people watch them. When sometimes like I get 5,000 views on a live stream. And it's like, well, if I'm making these short clips for people, please watch them. Please click them and watch them, because it destroys the channel growth. Yo, and since I've made them, it's like, I know it looks still getting members, but the velocity of the increase decreases, and that's when, like, because people also drop off, and so then overall it starts getting like anyway. Thanks. So likes, comments, subscribes. If I think I'm doing value, thanks. It helps. All comes back really good. New members, all brilliant. I gotta get off. Go and visit Rocky. He's brilliant. I love him. Anything you do for him means more than you do for me. That's the truth of the matter. I love yous all. I really appreciate everything. Thanks. Have I done everything? I think I've done everything. Thanks. Thank you. Go to that stream. Where is it? I can look it up here, and then we can all just go straight over and raid them and say Tradespotting sent you. Yes. Get that up. YouTube. Is this it? Tradespotting. That's where. Well, of course that is. This guy's awesome. I want to do it. I want to meet Jay Ingram and do stuff with him. 249 people watch me, and 1.4 people watch him. So actually, this guy is now far bigger than me. Right? Like this. Oops. Open a new tab. Is this the same tab? Jay Ingram, he's got 4.74, and he gets better, and I like the guy, right? I'm not surprised. Like, he gets better views and better stats and everything than I do, even though he's got way less subscribers, like less than a third. Like, so although some people here support me, the truth is, the channel's actually like weighed down, and the stats are awful, and like I really need help. Please help me. Please help me. So like it comes to the point where you think like I could maybe make Jay Ingram's fucking day with 3 times as many subscribers and doing a collab with him and whatnot. Truth is, he'd be making my day because he's got way more better stats. But then he's doing better. So he'd be making my day. So I'd be approaching him, asking him for a favour. Though I will do, because I think he's an absolute legend. I love the guy. Thank you so much. Have a super evening. You too, Salamander, mate. Why am I here? I didn't mean to get here. That's opening a new tab. I'm not opening it. I didn't even have it on the screen. It was the other one, I think. I don't know. Anyway, where's Rocky? He's with Houston Wade. I just go to Houston's channel. Houston. We have from like 1 day ago. Right, it's coming up. It's going to come. It's not started yet. Videos, does that mean it's coming up live? It's coming up soon. It's coming up in a bit. 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 Yeah, see, look, when I watch people's videos, I mean, that one will probably start again. I watch all of the video, and I'll click like, and I donate because I like them, but they're like, you don't do that. Not what I'm saying there. I'm doing because I've privileged to be in this position, so I do it for them. Salamander, that's really generous. It's really generous. Thanks so much. Just put AMC on title for more views. Yeah, I could do that, but I can't do that, mate, because like I also could just be clickbaity, or I could go clickbaity thumbnails as well, but I don't. I do everything that's to say to people, look, I'm your internet buddy. You can't. I am going to try and fuck you off with shitty, stupid things. Right? I'm here. I'm legit. I'm here. I'm showing up. I'll keep showing up, no matter what. And the people who show up for me, I appreciate you so much. The people who keep coming back, I appreciate you so much. I know when I say this stuff, I'm often preaching to the choir, and that's why I say to you, does your partner know about Tradespotting? Because if not, you could increase your quality time by watching me together. You can involve me a little bit more in your relationship with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, right? I'm down. Just to get, and we all have to start somewhere, right? Let's do a Tradespotting raid. Over on the Tradespotting channel. Tradespotting, that clip of his is less than 3 minutes long. Which clip? These are hours long. This 5 minutes. Find Houston's Booty Part 1, clip 1. What clip? 3 minutes. That's 5 minutes. This one's like 18 seconds. This one's like 2 hours. These are all hours and hours and hours and hours long. What are you talking about? What clip? That clip of whose is less space 3 minutes. What clip? Back. What are we doing? Raiden, Wade, and Rocky. Yes, but where are they? Maybe they set 10 o'clock. There's a little bit of time extra. Videos should be there. Home. Where's my phone? Is Rocky doing it? I don't want to phone him if he's in the middle. If he'll say baby onesies, I'll buy one. Okay, I'll try and get the baby onesies up, Case Guy. You're a lot bigger than a baby, aren't you? How come you're doing so good on the chapters and following along and up so late at night if you're a baby, Case Guy? How do you fit into a baby onesie, Case Guy? Tradespotting, but please watch on different devices. Ballistic Hog. No, you don't have to watch on different devices. Go on over on there on this device and watch him. I want to watch it too. Stephanie Tradespotting, can you please comment on Infinity Pool? Is it really thing or just jokes? Yeah, mate, I'm not selling my shares. Like, I might sell one at fucking stupid prices, or 2 or 10 at stupid prices. But I mean, I think this is going to be the biggest company in the world, right? I think it's going to go up in value to like something similar to Apple. I think the MOAS could take it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times that size. Before we even start talking about liquidations, I mean, obviously that is called liquidations. Like, it could go fucking like. There's nothing stopping it but us, right? And I'm never going to be the person that stops it. And I know that even, like, I'm obligated on behalf of the audience and everything I've done here, and you've changed my life, and I don't need to, and I'm not changing my life like the MOAS would change your lives, but it's changed it so it was, like, quite difficult to slightly less difficult, but still with other difficulties. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm obligated to hold, and I want to hold, and I actually believe in this company for completely different reasons other than the MOAS, and I want to hold it forever, and I want to have bought a company now that in 20 years' time is the biggest company in the world, and I'm not saying just in 20 years' time, I mean sustained over that period, so the amount I've got given back in dividends is shitloads, and I'm holding something which is worth fuckloads, and which has probably been like a number of share issues since, and I'm sitting on a huge stack of them, and my objective is to eventually get loads and loads and loads, and I want to trade and so good, I want to trade so good on all our assets, I want to put all of that back into GameStop, and I want to treat it like the way previously people would have looked at property. I want to make it that equity the centerpiece of my portfolio over a decade's time span, and I want to add to it, and I want to get a bigger and bigger position so that I can say that this thing that became one of the defining things in my life, because I'm here doing this, and it is, and where I've met most of you, and where most of my friends now that I've ever met are you in chat right now, and I want that the same way I want a GameStop out of Lego behind me. I want to own lots and lots of GameStop. I wish I could own enough to be up there with these other cool as fuck people who've been involved in this zeitgeist moment. Like, I wish I could, not for fame, not for anything, but just to say that in those moments with those lines of fate, that I was somewhere along that time close to those cool people that I admire so much, and like, you get paid so much, like, how many fucking companies have got a chance of going and competing up there with Apple? And what do you need to do that? You need a story, right? Where did Apple come from before the iPhone, right? Steve Jobs was working at Pixar, right? Steve Jobs was working at Pixar, and then it's the biggest company in the world, right? And we've got a better story than that, right? And we've got all of us. So yeah, like, Infinity Pool, fucking right, mate. When did you first get long Tradespotting? November last year. What, November last year, man. And like, all the time since, and that. Jamie's so pretty today. Thanks. We're Rocky with Houston. Yeah, where are they? That's what we're here for. Refresh. Maybe they're not on Houston's channel. Maybe they're on Rocky's channel. In which case, go Rocky's channel. 6 hours ago. That's not on there. I don't know. Maybe it's not even happening. I don't know. I think it's happening. Is it Rocky talking about on his Discord? I could phone him, but I don't want to interrupt him. And he's probably getting ready. It's only 10 minutes, and I don't know. And there's all these connections and Zoom calls, and they're both on the other side of the planet. And it's only 9 minutes ago that I thought it was starting, and I could have got the times wrong. And I don't know what time they normally start at. This message was deleted. Fuck, thanks, great. I'm getting messages from people, and they delete them before I can read them. Rich, where are you? I forgot to bring the coffee. Sorry, I got it off you later. That was hours and hours ago this morning. Well, you still going on with the Houstonator? I'm not understanding the logic. Can't always sell during the most, then buy a fuck ton more with the most money when price normalizes. Yeah, true, you could always do that, but who knows like where price is going to normalize down to and what the corporate actions that'll be taken along the way. You know, who knows exactly? And like if you can make money with option trades, then you can make fuck tons of money that way. Like, and like what I'm essentially getting at is I'm obligated to hold beyond all of yous, right? I mean, I'm here hoping that this happens, and a lot of people. This is not financial advice. Did I say that yet? This is not financial advice. A lot of people have got slightly bigger positions or slightly different positions than they might have otherwise because they've been building in information maybe they've held here or maybe they've from other places but they spent time here and it convinced them or it added to their picture of whatever the fuck I'm trying to say is that I'm obligated to hold until all of you guys have got your objectives here. That's my whole thing here, right? We're all on this journey together. I'm like, I'm not your leader, right? I am not anybody's leader, right? And I've said this so many fucking times, right? Like I should add it to the quotes thing. If nominated, I'd step aside. If elected, I'd resign. I'm not your leader, right? If anything, you're all my leaders, right? You're all my heroes. We're all our own hero, right? And this is a hero story, and you are on your own hero's journey. And this really isn't financial advice. Are they recording it maybe instead of streaming? I don't know. I've got a buzz. Hi, Jamie, says my mum. Ha, she. Hi, my lovely mum. Hi, my wonderful mum. Mum, I am streaming, but we'll call after. I will. No, I'll not say that because that sounds shit. I'll just say I will call in 5 minutes. She'll just call me as soon as she gets that message, though. But, you know, you can't say I am doing this, so I can't. Just say I will, because I will. And then it's my mom's, so it'd be nice to. We need to also have enough money to get a custom home on Diamond Hands Drive, a road not yet named in a paradise community not yet built, in a world that we are creating for those and those around us. Yes, Stefan, that's exactly what we need. Like I've been quite open about it. Like I would have got up to stupidly high numbers, I'd sell a couple of shares or a bit here or a bit there or whatever, and that would change my life in and of its own. That's enough. And like Bad Mama Jama on yesterday's stream bought me 3 shares in GME, right? That Bad Mama Jama who's probably trying to figure out where Rocky's stream is. Where he is. There he is. There. My positions are shaky, lol, haha, joke. And the truth is, I'd give all of those shares back, and I'd give more if I could, and I'd give, actually, literally will, give way more back to all of the people who've been so nice to me. And that's all I want to do, is make friends, get on, and have, like, maybe this YouTube channel afterwards where people will, like, you know, help me lead the list of a risk on life. Jimmy, bang the ceiling and see what Rocky's doing. I wish he was that close. Rich, thanks Stephanie. So I'm going to catch up with you and Jamie tomorrow on his way south. Yes. I'll call you in 5 minutes. I'll call her in 5 minutes. Now I've made a deadline like that. We hope to see you all later for the birthday chat and 530 Central peacetime. Until then, whose birthday is it? Is it Bad Mama Jama's birthday? Well, I love you, Bad Mama Jama. I thought it was the other day. No, it wasn't. It was yesterday. Or was that today and we were chatting last night? Whoa, I'm losing track of time. Happy birthday. I'll see you there. Well, I'll give it right back to you and run. Ha, no you won't. I'll stick it in your pants when you're running away, Bad Mama Jama. See you soon, Bad Mama Jama. Happy birthday, brother. Fucking love you, mate. You're a legend. He's such a good guy, that guy, Bad Mama Jama. What's your real name, Tradespotting? Correct, that's my real name. Can you take a look at SPCE? I can't, mate, I've got to go. You have to catch me. I'm going to just make a date with my mum. You have to catch me if you can. I'm really fast, mate. I'm really, really, really fast. Like, I'm really fast. I will catch you. And I will get you. And I'll slap those shares right down your pants. I will do, man. A son of tree. Aye, a son of tree. Exclamation mark, son of tree. I, a son of tree. Hello, I, a son of tree. Nice to meet you. Thank you for subscribing, Chris Bravo. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for subscribing. It's today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Baba Majama. Happy birthday, Bad Mama Jam Bear. Happy birthday to you, buddy. Love you. God bless you, Jamie. God bless you too, Jerry Boogie, and everybody else. When's Houston Rocky stream? I don't know, mate. That's what I'm fucking waiting for here. And I actually texted Rocky if he's still streaming with Houston. He didn't get back to me, which means he's probably busy doing it right now. I'm panicking about trying to set shit up, and who knows, because Zoom is crap. Wants to go vegan restaurant. He's trying to be friendly. Of course he is, and he's a lovely guy too. And I'll be happy to meet him and go to a vegan restaurant. And to be on me, he's such a nice guy. I'd treat him right. And then he's still going live. That message has been delivered. I'm not going to ring him to find out, but I would like to. But I don't want to stress him out if he's doing stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Ocean for singing happy birthday next time. Yes. Oh, I missed that. Well, it's people's birthday all the time, right? So just to, tell me if it's your birthday. I'll sing you happy birthday if that's what you want. Wolfric Doomslayer with a cake. Yes. Happy birthday by my Majama. Happy birthday from me and all of us by Majama. I am so grateful we met, and you're a friend for life, and I appreciate you so much. Mean it. Thoughts on 800 November calls, or better go further out. Ooh. See, lots of people come along and they ask me about option contracts, right? And they ask for these certain things and these sort of specific expiries and whatnot, and I tell them, and then I think to myself a couple months later, well, that person made fuckloads of money, but I never see them again. And thank you for subscribing, Revan. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Thoughts on the $800 November calls? Why is it always the $800 calls everyone goes for? Why is it that all the messages I get, they're always like, $800 here. Worthy is life. Yo, I still got the Dalai Lama emoji. Of course I do. Don't update things often enough. I need help. Grace Foundation, happy birthday, brother. Yes. It's today. Today is the day. Thanks. Come again. You'll all be my friends. Just don't mess with my herbs. Lamao, you got that? You're missing a Y there, Orby. Yo. What can I say? I can say all sorts of things. I can also go and speak to my mother, but why don't I see this stream? It's not there on Live in Rockies, and it's not there live in Houston's, because they would have a blue sticker if it gone live. Dream one day ago. That's not it either. Well, I don't know what's happening. I hope Rocky's okay. Let me check one last time. Jamie, you been true since day one. I've been true since day one, yo motherfuckers. I don't say I'm nice, I know I'm nice. Yeah, so have you been. All of you guys are too. Like, just me turning up, being the same as I always am. Not to trigger you. Oh no. Oh no. The Super Stonk auto mode won't even let you leave a comment with the word Tradespotting. Yeah, it's impossible to say the word Tradespotting, even a comment on Super Stonk, or it will get deleted. And I mean, there's not much I can do about it. You could spell it differently. Yeah. So if you spell it differently, you can get away with it. That's what it's come to. That's what it's come to. What the fuck? Tradespotting, the quality of the streams have upgraded tremendously. It's extremely professional. It's extremely professional over here. Hear that? It's extremely professional. You call this mumble TA. This is professional TA from Pro Trader. It's a Pro Trading TA from Pro Trading Trader. You can get, it's like, sweaters like, mayonnaise. What time is the drinking stream in Lightning tomorrow, brother? It's Friday. It's tomorrow. It's Cosmic is like in a galaxy, in a distant galaxy, many light years away, and so the timings are difficult, which means we'll up in the very late hours. So it'll be somewhere around like 10 or 11 at night Britain time, which is like now sort of, or in an hour from now tomorrow. Are you making progress on your crypto trade spotting? Picnic.network. It's just picnic.network. That's all you need to type into your URL and you'll see how it's going. I'm doing little bits and bobs here all the time while I'm on the actual code. Yes, Rocky spends like a lot of time on that. And yeah, progress. That's what progress is. It's often uncomfortable and takes a lot of time, and it's like, and then you make certain goals, and it's great. And yes, we are making progress on it. But I don't really talk about it on the streams all that much. But yes, I do. And people use train spotting. Haha, that's good. Ow. That's great that people have figured out a way around it. This is interesting. I guess I should start searching train spotting on Reddit then. That's what I should start doing. R/Tradespotting subreddit. Yeah, there is the R/Tradespotting. Yeah, which is somehow which causes the problems for brigading or something. I don't understand it, and I'm sure there's a way around it if people were interested in doing it. But like, it seems like the best solution is to just spell it train spotting or something like it. I wish I could up the bit the doob to help offset the late day coffee. Man, don't get me started, right? This is true, eh? That coffee's amazing. I swear to God, I feel like I actually want to go for a race. Pride Mabajaya said he was going to run away from me earlier, and it got my competitive spirit all up and running that, and I'm fucking fast as fuck, by the way. Like, I am. Anyone who knows you will tell you, like, he's a wiry, fast guy, and that. And like, I make no bones about it. Like, I could say like, oh yeah, whatever, and be modest about it, but it's not. I'm fucking flying like really fast. Like, when I was 11, I was running 100 meters in like in around 10 seconds, and I grew up and got faster, and that. But running was never like. I mean, I ran away from a lot of fuckers. I did shit and then ran away. I had to, right? There was big groups of them at times, and that. And you know, I like it. I like those dangerous odds. So, whatever. I mean, I was definitely born in my time and place, and I definitely earned my past. I am going to have my boys wish I could join, but we're going back to Top Golf. Oh yes, I want to go Top Golf so much. Right. Jenny used to play Mario Golf. Oh my God, how good was Mario Golf? I loved Mario Golf. I actually loved Mario Golf so much. I loved Mario Golf. I loved Mario Golf. Coffee, I'm almost positive it's just a ploy, get everyone nervous and freaked out and impulsive. Man, it doesn't make me nervous. It makes me like so excited. Long legs. I have a long legs. I'm 6'2". They are quite long legs there as well. You and DFE can run together. Yo. Love to meet DFE one day. Just everyone would shake his hand and that. Thanks for subscribing, JFizz. Yeah, thanks, JFizz. Dude, you're effed. I'm effed. F in the chat for me, guys. I'm effed. Adesh. Thanks, Adesh. I am effed. Probably effed to effing. I'm up to F to effie effing. I'd love to meet DFE one day. I'd absolutely fucking love it. I'd love it. Love it so much. I'd love that. I'd love it if that happened. And that massive everything I do is in some way a tribute to him. And that, and what the chances he made possible for other people, and he's so brave, and that, and he plenty of times along the way took shit off people too, and he kept going. Like, I mean, we all like Ryan Cohen, and I do think he's really good at like, he's kind of superstar CEO, right? He's really like the best possible one we could hope for among all the ones that are alive at the minute. Like, in terms of like what they bring to the game, practically, and their greater communication with shareholders, and that is amazing. And he does amazing. But my hero, and that, I don't know if you could call him that either, like, because they were all our own heroes. But like, I mean, I've said it before. I've said it on Jackson Hunter's stream. I've said it other places. Like, there's 3 reasons why you do YouTube. One of them is Rocky, and the help he gave me and got me here. Right, Rocky, love him, guy, like amazing. And another one that's really important is like, I think somebody like me should stand in front of the trains that's coming at you guys in terms of FUD. And since I've met you and done this shit, I'd stand in front of a real fucking train for all of yous. And then, and that sounds like I'm exaggerating, but that's how I feel about it with some of yous. And then but the thing that really is like, was like, nah, I'm going to make more videos on this and be here, like, and be here, like, so that people who like would need somebody here have me, because I kind of need that and will get stuff from it too. JV is a doomslayer and is amongst us. I don't know, like, hope he's enjoying his life and getting the most out of everything that, and if that means spending time here, like it does for me and some of us, then fuck ye. But I can't make assumptions about things, like, I don't know, and it seems so arrogant to say stuff like that, and the truth is, it's a slim chance that he'll ever hear in the future, will ever in his entire life will ever hear of me, never mind like would be here. So, and what was I trying to say there? Yeah, when he was in the and you'll see it's like the most popular video on my channel is the supercut highlights of DFE's at Congress, and that, and I was watching it here with people, and that, and then when they were asked how many people were in the room with Ken Griffin, and he says like 8 or 9 or whatever. And then they asked DFE who's in the room with him, and he said like he's on his own. Anyway. It's not like that moment or whatever. It's just like, you know when you're like, feels like you're like he chose, like, I know the question was put to him and he had to answer it in the way he answered it, and it, like, the moment was put in front of him and he never contrived anything or whatever. But that moment in particular, of all of his moments, that one, I was like, he used, like, you know, like you get like, I can't finish the sentence. He doesn't need backup. He doesn't need backup. Not at all. No, it definitely wasn't that. He wasn't like, it definitely was, it wasn't him in any way saying like, I need backup. No way. Nah, I didn't interpret it like that. And that was why it was so fucking motivating, right? It was like, nah, he wasn't saying any of that, right? It's just like, and it's because he wasn't, that you're so, like, you know, I mean, you don't have to ask for my help. You'll get it anyway, right? Like, even if you don't fucking want it. That's the way it works sometimes. Don't let them get you down. Yeah, no, they never do, mate. Like, they do get me emotional, but they never really get me down. So they get me fucking angry sometimes. Man, that first hearing, yeah, totally. Tell me about it. I was like, it was after that. It was like, I'm never selling this fucking thing. I'm never fucking selling this thing. And it's like, some of these things are more important, right? And that's like I'm not going back to reasonable land. So like when people are like, well, that's not very reasonable. Oh, but you could do this and you'd make more money. And that's like, I could be doing lots of things. I could be putting AMC in every title and making more money. And I do genuinely cover AMC every so often, little bits here. So I could probably get away with putting it in way more than I do. But I don't, because like I'm not here to take the piss out of anyone. Like I am going to do this. It is going to work. I'm going to get to sustainable levels. We're going to make it up there with the big boys, or at least have a touch of what they've got. And we're going to have done it. And when we get there, everybody here is going to know that we did it. We took the high road, that we were legit, that we didn't go out of our way for the stuff for the stats. We did the stuff that helped the apes. And that even though there was loads of roadblocks chucked in our way, we just, we overcame, right? And that is it. Like resilience and overcoming stuff. Like so many messages there, and like that resilience and that confidence and that ability to persevere, the determination, that is so important to you in life. That was just beaten out of DFE in that congressional hearing. A lot of people would have welted. He owned that shit. He owned that so well. Like, the truth is, everybody there was in his fucking room listening to him. That was all about him, and who the fuck gave a shit about anything else anyone else had to say there. It was an embarrassment for the older generations, and it showed you, like, the world has changed. Like, the world has changed. We call them boomers, but really, like, get the fuck out of the way. That's what it is. Cheers, V, it's honest. And it was the only one there with any integrity. Fucking right it was. You should have crazy subscribe numbers. Well, we'll see. We just have to get the word out. So many YouTubers are just talking junk on their channels, and eventually viewers will realize it. Maybe I'm doing that too, right? Each to their own, and we can't necessarily say what other people's preferences are. And the fact that you're saying that means that you like me that much, and I like you so much for doing it, saying that, Jennifer. I really do. And like, the world votes, and I would get things wrong. Like, my likes are only just arrived, and the things are only set up, and like everybody else has got better shit, and maybe they think they're better and whatever. Maybe they think maybe that people watch it think that's better for them, and so hopefully you get everything up better, and then it'll be good. DFE deposition was the beginning of the greatest story ever told. It was one beginning, and wherever you arrived is your beginning in this story. It's like that. It's like an adventure tale that you can jump in wherever you want to, and you are your own hero there, and it is your story. And afterwards, you'll be able to tell people about it, and it'll begin with where you joined. But yeah. At that point, it was the beginning of this story. That was the greatest show. Yeah, GME is the greatest show, and that was really the beginning of this story. This is a story about the greatest show, the greatest story ever told about the greatest show you've ever seen. I certainly hope it comes across that way. You know, that's what it is. I could put in more effort into making things clickbaity, but if you go back and look at the thumbnails, and you look at the video titles, the ones that are like not trying to help people with immediate anxieties, you'll see there's a story being told there too. And it took time and put effort into it so that we all look back and we've got like all the things that we can smile at. Keith Gill knowing absolutely nothing about him. Great guy. Thanks. Same goes for you, Tradespotting. Thanks, Pete. You're a legend. And you're so involved in chatting all, being a nice guy and asking good questions and like being like super sound. And that's great to have you, mate. You seem like probably a nice guy, probably a good part of the community. Ronaldo, we're building, Jamie. Ronaldo, you're a fucking legend. You're gonna be so big when the world hears your music and that. And when the GME squeeze happen and people are like, well, what was the theme tune? It's Diamond Hands by Ronaldo Moreno's answer. That's what it is. That's the theme tune. And if there's a jingle though, you know, that's the trade. That's that. But there might be a jingle. One day I'll tell my kids about all the kind apes I met along the way. Love you all. Yo. Do key. You and Rocky are the best on YouTube. Thanks, man. Rocky is the fucking best. And I am pretty good. Your title says June the 8th. Yeah, that's how shit I am at this thing. I'm a month's back. Oh my god. Hey. And until recently I realised that for a month I didn't even have GameStop in my descriptions. I'd written GameStock and then I'd written it twice. Getting away with it all messed up. Oh gosh, please don't be clickbait. It isn't you at all, and you would end up hating it. Fucking right, I would. I might try and get my things right. This Jamie repost for visibility. Your title says June the 8th. Yeah. Well, I should change that now, right? I mean, why not just change that now instead of... I'm stupid, eh? Tradespotting, YouTube. I was going to get the price up to tell you. I've got 15,000 subscribers! 15,002! Yes! Yes! Well. Fuck yes. Thanks so much, everybody. This is an incredible experience. Thanks so much. 15,000. Fucking crazy. GEM. Time travel is confusing. Tell me about it, especially when you do it back and forth multiple times. Things change in between times. 99 pence with a banana. Is it a banana? It looked green because I was hovering over it. Yes, a banana. Yes, Timmy, it's from Drew. How you going, Drew? Good to see you again, Drew. Just my friend Drew there. I'm not a cat. It's okay, Jimmy. Sorry, I thought that was on purpose. Waha! Bet he secretly watches your YouTube channel. No. Doesn't see it's tiny, right? There's like he probably if he was tuning in, he would. How would he even find me? YouTube doesn't particularly like me. I can't mention my name on the super stonks. I've been chucked off Twitter, by malicious reporting of perfectly reasonable tweets by people letting it all go now anyway. But that means like I'm not on Twitter, I'm not really on Reddit other than on my own subreddit. And I say it's my own, but it isn't. It's for all you guys, and I just want to help people there. I'm not like, it's certainly not like, I mean, it's called Tradespotting. Like it's not hard, right? But like, why would he find it? And then like YouTube doesn't really talk to me. Well, it doesn't talk to me. It says, Jamie, your videos are crap. That's what it says. So like he just wouldn't he? I mean, like if you think practically about it, it's like he probably he'll have Mac Horrors and people like that on because they're on all the time. And they stream the tickers and that, and like you know how much these guys love GME. These big me GME fans. In fact, is you don't pop up on search when you type Tradespot. Yeah, you get that much into my name, and I still won't pop up. Tradespotting pops up, but there is one Tradespotting Jamie. There is one. It's me, and it's difficult to find me. It's crazy. You demand. Pete, whoa, that's a huge donation as well. After all of your contributions, you are such a great member, and that's really appreciated. You don't have to do that. It's really brilliant. It's brilliant. It's really good. It's amazing. You appear more and more on Tradespotting. Thank you so much for everybody who shares my stuff and likes me over there. I would love to. I know it sounds stupid, and people like can they say I'm entitled this and whatever, and it's all cool and that. But I was only trying to help there, and that's all I wanted to help there. Also, it's true though to say that my potential audience is they're all over there. There's 500,000 of them, and they probably would enjoy this shit. They probably would. Like, I mean, sure, the odd one out of 10 will think like, it's an asshole. Tradespotting's an asshole, or like maybe there's some people over there that are really good at TA and they don't need me. Like, yo, mate, I want to meet you, whoever you are. But I mean, I'm unassuming, and I'm definitely pro GME. And if you want to tune into GME stuff, some people sit all day watching Matt KOSS because he's got both streams up. Nah. But like, trust me. I mean, don't trust me. Shut up saying that, Jamie. But like, I'm here. You're the best. Thank you for not overfeeding Coco every time someone donates. Also, don't feed the toddler merch. Also, don't forget the toddler merch for Jen K, KC, and Case. Well, 3 people. No, Jen KC is the one, and Case. Wilfric Doomslayer. Right, definitely. And another donation. Thanks for I'll look at the toddler stuff today. Tradespotting, you're not up there with Sideways Trading Guide, but to be fair, there's the Fitting Legend. So you're not up there with Sideways Trading Guy, but to be fair, dude's a fitting legend. Which one's Sideways Trading Guy? Which one is that? I'm not up there with him. Well, I want to be up there with him. Who is he? The dude's an effing legend. Well, if he's an effing legend and you say so, I'm not a cat, then I definitely take your word for it. And props to you, you effing legend. Thanks for all you do for GME. You're a legend. And other people are saying it, and I like these people, so they must be true. So good on you. Post on r/GME. Good idea. I should do that. This YouTube channel and my talking about GME and doing this stuff and all started before Superstonk existed. Right, and you can go back and watch my videos, and at one point I'll be saying, there's this new thing starting, and it's like RGME, and then there's this new one starting, it's R Superstonk and that, and I'm telling people to go to it and that when it was brand new and stuff, and now they hate me. Not them, but some of the people who started it. Where are we headed now since we going up? Where are we headed? Haley Hellcat, you come along and you frame a perfectly nice, reasonable question in a positive way that starts a conversation. And then you know what you do? You give away the game that you ain't watched. You ain't watched the show because I did absolutely kick-ass TA. The sort of shit that'll get shared and people will be like, "Wow, look, you can predict the future," and it's true because I can. Because like I actually no, it's not true, and you can't. It just so happens that I did. I'm guilty of leaving Matt's stream up on mute just for easy 1 minute ticker access because my 1 minute charge hard to get hyped over during the work. See, this is how I miss out, right? And man, if you're a legend, you're a nice guy, and Matt probably isn't on live now, and so people tune in to me and that. So that's the way it goes. Like, there's Man on Earth. He's a nice guy. He loves me. He's really nice, but he's up there admitting it. Matt KOSS is better than me. He provides better, more entertaining, more watchable content that people just like, right? Because Matt KOSS is like he's better than me. He's better. I'm just like whittled Jamie, poor whittled Jamie, and that. And then there's this giant of technical analysis over there on the approaching 500,000 subscribers. I can only dream. I took the first comments and said Tradespotting. Sensory hoax. I took the first comments and said Tradespotting. I don't understand the sentence. He posts a scaled out flat chart going sideways every day on Superstonk. Every day. Always makes me chuckle. That's a good joke. I like that. There's nobody better than you in Pickle Finance. There is. His name's Rocky Outcrop, and he's doing a stream with Houston Wade right now. Can you do VeChain? Can you do VeChain Vet, Chris Sweeney? See Vet. You see, if you go back on my channel, you'll see a video about how to trade Vet, or a video about what Vet is. When I was telling people like this is a good thing, get some of. Look at the price of it then, and tell me, can I do VeChain? Or join, like, when you know all about it, Chris. You know I can do whatever I fucking want to do. Yo, where is VeChain on my list? Where is VeChain? It's in oranges because it made it up to that level. Where is VeChain on my list? On my list? On my list? Where is VeChain on my list? Dude, what do you think about Vet, aka VeChain? Haha, there's a video on my channel on what I think about it. I'm big into business use cases. Well, I've seen stuff like this before, and sure, we had that everything had. 4 hours not giving me enough information. I've tried my phone with my mum in 5 minutes, Chris, right? So this is going to be quick. I'm sorry. I was going to do it before you donated, though. So, like, you do know I'm a good man. I'm good for it, right? So, there's, like, failure at hold to 236. That's not positive. It's above the 236 there. It's come down. And it's not held that. That's a 236. That's a 236. This is an important area. I just drop horizontal in there, and then there's your 618. That's the area above where it may well indeed get to go to, and if it doesn't get there, it's absolutely fucked down here. But is it going to go all the way there? Probably not. And then you've obviously got this level below, right? So that's that, and I can turn off that, and we can go back here, and we can see that line. No, this line. That's probably important too. There's a good fake out zone there. 200 period, moving average on daily. That's a good retest though. But it slipped below the 236. You want it to recover there, right? You want to see this recover above 8498. Ideally you'd like to see it above 94. But until it gets past 0.15, it's going to be difficult to go anywhere. If you're looking at this, like, I'd probably take some profit in around there if I wasn't underwater, and the only place you could have bought it and been underwater is up around here. And if you were buying VeChain up and around here, you need to be tuning in to more of Rocky Outcrop's channel, because as you can see, there's huge bearish divergence there. He talked about it at the time, and he helped people make most of this move. So you should pay attention to this, and he covers it frequently. I only ever really talk about it when there's a huge move on the cards, so I'm not really talking about it right now. I've mentioned it like 3 times, and there was a 260% move in that case, guy. Excellent. Been watching it, enjoying it myself too. What he's been watching. I'm not got Wellington Paranormal has been a great show. Thank you for recommending it. Oh, cool. I haven't seen this Wellington Paranormal. I'm going to check that out. And I've got a music recommendation I'm going to check out later too. I'm going to go and speak to my mum. There's VeChain, right? To be honest, unless it recovers like 8.5 and does well from then on, it could be absolutely utterly getting creamed for a while. Lower on the RSI, lower on the prices here. This has failed to hold the moving average. It didn't even make it the center line. That's lower there. This is the continuation of this downtrend. The continuation of it there. I expect it's going to go on a bit more. VeChain will touch 0.666666. It'll hit all the sixes. VeChain will hit all the sixes, probably. Probably short term, that's a buy. I wouldn't be able to hold any of this above 1.5. Don't know if it's going to get there. From this, it's like mostly a no trade zone. 4 hour. Yes, continuation. Looks dodgy, mate. We can cover this more tomorrow and look at it more. Leslie, right, $5. Houston just tweeted 5 minutes to go live with Rocky. Oh, yes, sweet, it's still happening. Fuck yeah, that's brilliant, because I was like, my evening, I was looking forward to it loads, and like fuck loads. And he's live in 5 minutes. Thanks, Jamie, for a good time. See you on Rocky's channel. Yes, man. Can I link it here? I can link it here. As he said 5 minutes, but will he have scheduled a stream? Possibly if he's Tradespotting 216 watching. Awesome. Set reminder. Yes, there it is. 43 waiting. Reminder on. Yes, man. Look at this. Look, this one here. Wow. Ow. Wow. Copy. Paste. Right. See, if I still had Twitter, right, which I will have eventually back, even if it means I need to make compromises, right? I'm happy to make those compromises in the end because it's about you, not my beef with somebody, and not whether I think I'm right or my principles. Though I am really, I will swallow my pride and put you guys first if it means that it's all I have to do to get on back to Twitter, and so I will be back there eventually to see how it goes. And I would have expected Twitter to get around to dealing with my appeal by now, but it's just taking so long. I don't know why. You still owe Clove TA to Jennifer. Shite. I mean, yes, Clove. Have I got Clove on here? Where's my Clove? Thanks for reminding me who just reminded me. And sorry for Jennifer, who's been dead patient and donating and dead nice and not even reminding me because she's dead nice. I'm so sorry. Where the fuck is it? I can do it in less than 5 minutes and that's fair. Right, it's down 3.7% on the day. It's gone through the 200. That's not fucking good. Right, on the daily, there is looks like continuation. It's lost its right. Could do something around here, but I imagine it'll get caught underneath this demand line temporarily. As the daily time frame, you've got that huge move on the go there. What did we say? I should have drawings on this because I told people not to buy it up here, and I should have had drawings that mean that. Where's that orange line coming from? What is that orange line? Is that the re-entry? I said Clove is going back here, right? There's Clove, right? I said that's orange line is me, isn't it, right? Yeah. I said it's going back to that orange line. Did I? I mean, it's there for a reason. That's why, and it'll have been when it was up here, right? So there you go, right? Probably I called the move. Probably it went on beyond it. Well, we called it around 618, $20 probably, right? This is what I imagine. It may have been further up, $20. I said you get it at half price probably, and here you are. It's at half price. And could you get it there? Yeah. There's a reaccumulation there. If it gets up, I might need to do something. Paul Peterson again. More vids than can watch daily. More vids than I can watch daily. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry. Yes, there is more vids than you can watch. It is. There is. There's so many videos that this is why I can say definitively that you guys and your friends and the greater community there, you guys prefer Trades and Matt Kors to me, who's tries to do everything for GME. You prefer guys who genuinely couldn't give two fucks about GME. They genuinely couldn't. They're in AMC, and I've watched both of them say on numerous occasions, yeah, today's not really a week for GME. On a week that GME has outperformed AMC, I've seen it a number of times because they're heavily invested in AMC. Not that they're biased through any other reason, then that's where their portfolio lives and that's where they push their book. And I'm out here and I'm a GME guy. I'm a GME man. I'm here for the GME folks. So, that's why we've got a smaller audience, because either there's less of us or else I don't appeal to them that much. But I do appeal to people, but I don't know why. Rocky's live now, just Tuesday, right? So this is this, right? I'm going to go in there. Go to Rocky in that stream. I put the link up above. I didn't, did I? Did I put it in? Paste. This is just for Jennifer because she wanted Clove TA, right? There it is. It's pin. I watched you and Rocky. Jamie for the win. Yeah, I'm only joking. You guys are all the speaking to the choir, and there's less of you here than there might normally be. And now most of you will hopefully be on Rocky's stream. I'm just saying to this is the way it is for the community at large. Not you guys. I'm not preaching at the converted as and do more or whatever. You do so much. You are amazing. You do so much for the channel. I don't I couldn't ask for anything more than you do for me. It's incredible. And I'm so grateful. I really am. And that I was just talking about how there are people who do things differently, and and it seems to appeal to the greater public more, perhaps, or else they just haven't heard about me. These people haven't. In which case, feel free to tell them, and that will see if they like me or not. I don't know. I don't know how you do it in a way where they don't oh, he's screwing on this guy, and I'm not screwing on them. I'm just saying they'd cover their thing and I cover my thing, and it's different. And I'd happily collaborate. How come I said that like a twat? I'd happily do anything for these guys, right? Cause I actually think despite what people say, the truth is I think Matt Kors is all right, and I think, and that's not either near here nor there. I'm Scottish, so I'm saying that's quite a good compliment. And then Trades, same deal, right? And also with the heart thing, I like the guy. Oh my god, I should have done it on Houston's channel. You guys need PR director. Yeah, fucking right to do. I need shitloads of shit. I probably would do good if I had the right people around me. I know, action around the corner. Yeah. I think a lot of young people are in AMC because the entry price is much lower. Also, younger people tend to be more into YouTube, so cars, etc. And they have yeah, right. So this is true, right? But I've got all the shit that young people like. Hey, young people know that I'm the shit, right? This is the truth. I'm where the young people should be watching, right? They'd like me way more than they'd like those guys. I'm just not only do I provide way more value in terms of technical analysis, I can actually do it. Whereas those two guys are both learning, right? I've got decades of experience on them. That's not like I don't care, right? They could stand up and say, yeah, but I'm blonde and he's not, and they'd be true. And I'm saying I've got more experience than them, and that's true. And it's not criticizing them, talking about me, and I'm comparing it to them because that's what we're doing right now. And I'm saying, I took a photograph of something earlier. I wanted to get through, right, and see what it was. Yeah. So in total, 68% of my viewers are over the age of 25. 68%. Because I do provide good value, and older people recognise it, and loads of people have got the same fed up, can't be fucked, and they're on the other side of the experience divide where they know that like no matter how hard they try, there is something fucking around in that, and this is one of the ways they're fighting back, and that tends to be older people. Also, like you say, GME is more expensive, so it's harder for younger people to get into. Cool, I understand, but you can buy fractional shares, so like that's not enough of a reason. It's because I don't just really like. I don't know why it is, but anyway, like I was saying, because I'd said the other day where he's from, and I thought most people were America, and I've got actually, it's like this is what it is, right? 51% of the people who view this channel, you guys, are from America. 51%, and then 16% are from other places, right? These are other as in not listed as a place on YouTube. So the second biggest demographic of people who watch this channel are from like spread out over places they themselves are so small and that they don't make a name on YouTube's list of top places. So that, and then after that it's United Kingdom 11%. Yes, go on us. And then Canada 9.5, Germany 3.6. Love Germany, love Canada. Sweden 1.9. Sweden, yes. Netherlands 1.6. Australia 1.6. Ireland 1. And then Singapore, Denmark, New Zealand, Switzerland, all like way less than that. But that's where you're from, you know. That's where you're from. And if I go into a map and click in it and see where people are from, it's from all over America, like all over and all over. And so thanks, America. Supporting me, and it's true, and I love America, and I think there's two different types of people. I think there's people who want to go to America and know they will, so they love the place, and I did love the place, and then there's people who want to go to America and know they never will, so they hate on it, and they're fannies, and that's the way I think about it, right? And I think that a lot of things that people don't see and don't know about are how the world trade works and how freedoms are preserved all over the world, and how it's only possible because of the system that America maintains and pays for, and you know, that's the truth, right? So like whatever, and I don't really care about fucking politics either way. It's loved America long before it had any particular person in charge of it, and long after it will, anyway. And I don't give a fuck about what like people say. Like people can say whatever sort of criticism they want. Anyway, that's the end of the line. Rocky's amazing. He's on now with Houston. It's fucking started, and there's a big smiles, and they look amazing. I love them. Right, go over there and say hello. There's the link. It's pinned at the top of this. Watch it. Go over there and like that video. 85 likes. How can that only have 100% of viewers? Get over there. What the fuck are you doing here? How many of you are here? I'm going to ban you guys if you don't get over there right now and watch that. Move window. Everybody who's still here in a few minutes is getting banned. So go there now. It makes me chuckle that the stock market is so nuts. And here we are. That we entertain folks from all over the world. Yeah, I'm fucking. I don't know if I entertain people. You guys entertain. It's Henry. Figured out how to change my account name. Thanks for keeping on, Jamie. Massive Ericsson. Thanks for keeping on, Jamie. I'll always keep on. No worries. Keep showing up for yous and yous up for me, and I love yous, and we'll always be here. In the future, I'm from Private Island. What are you doing talking here? You should get over to Rocky Outcrop. In the top of this chat box, there is a thing, and I want to see people go over there. Please go there. Link it. I'm going now. Can't see anything from me. I'm going there. I'll say hello to you there. I'm not here. I'm there. I'm not here anymore. Right, bye. Bye. I'm not here anymore. I'm over there. Bye. How do I get this to go off? Or I would be off already. Love yous all. Thanks so much for the donations and that. I ran the credits earlier and I probably missed it. And I was supposed to do Clove. Oh yeah, it's a pullback. Maybe a buy, but also it looks dodgy as fuck. Cover it more tomorrow. I'll do it for